Dude, don't say no.
The fish stops the other one. Dude, don't say no. It's good.
Don't stop it.
Don't. This is no. Just let it happen, dude.
Just
It's
looks
way
to
worse
another
if you
fish.
say
He's
no.
new to the school. Don't worry.
He's new to the school. Get it? Fish school.
He's new to the school.
Oh my god.
Transfer student.
He's a transfer student.
Fucking kill me. Kill me with the fish joke.
Something seems fishy here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a tiny girl swimming around with gills.
Fucking killed him. He's been decimated.
Oh, I'm destroyed.
Um, Yes, they have a dragon turtle. That is why she went like. You guys are like, why did you just drop gold over the edge? Because it's a dragon turtle.
Oh, that's what that was.
Pay the sea. Sea will
Pay-
take care of you.
There you go.
Just like, here you go.
You gotta pay the little
Keep
dragon
that
turtle in gold. Little dragon
This is your
turtle.
ninth grade monster.
It's only a baby, right?
Dragon. It is a
Sure.
Or actually
Fully
is a baby
grown.
dragon turtle.
Full size.
Sky or the fire variety, a dragon's a dragon, dude.
It baby, but like full size, fully grown. Like
I gotta say, I do really
Bro.
like. I do really like Fire Drake. So the ocean's also really good.
Mm.
Cloud
Oh, yeah,
not
you
so
like
much.
that dual type.
That one's kind of whatever.
I'm a fan of men.
I'm a big fan of elders.
I love elders,
So,
dude.
Where we left off with.
What about them the
So
shore,
what,
though?
What are we doing? Where are we at?
When we-
What's going on?
well, before we start the whole week thing, we have to kind of touch on the fact that Star's Constitution is currently 1 the day after
Yeah.
he decided to eat a pufferfish.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that.
That is where we left off.
It was
I
a
don't- I didn't get my
bad
dice
shit
fish,
out.
man.
Oh man,
Bad
that is
fish.
funny.
You guys wake up to that noise at midnight.
Actually, there is no noise.
Only
That's
death.
more
That's
concerning.
the alarming thing.
Only death.
So we have a nice restful sleep.
Yeah, you have a nice restful sleep for once.
Minus the cat.
Minus the cat.
Oz wakes up. He
Yeah,
he's,
To a
is
Star
that-
god
never
awful
slept
smell.
Star never slept with the rest of you. Ever.
yeah.
Oh,
Oz
you
wakes
still in the
up.
crow's nest?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why. Never mind. Okay.
Yep.
I was just about to look over like, where did the cat go?
What's that smell?
So okay,
What's that smell?
you all wake up. First would be Gershon, because Gershon doesn't actually sleep.
Pug.
And I mean, if Gershon is staying in the room,
He's gonna
Alright.
try and look around for the cat.
okay. Yeah, you'd eventually find yourself on the main deck where I'm assuming he's probably been pulled out of the crow's nest and is currently being poked with a I don't know what
Swordfish?
she I mean probably it's probably like the end of a swordfish and
There
it's
you
probably
go.
just Vessel
he-
you like you come up and it's just Vessel poking the cat as he's just covered in vomit.
Does he see
Vomit and the cat is moving weakly, but not just kind of just lying there, just like.
They don't have like dumb question. They don't have like bathrooms and shit on the fucking boat. Like you're just there, right?
No.
No, this is not a luxury cruise liner.
Yeah, you go into a bucket and toss the bucket
Unfortunately.
off to the side.
Yep.
One of them boats.
Or you use prestidigitation.
Yeah.
One
Wanna
more
try
time?
that again?
Yeah,
Just-
prestidigitation.
Stick out a
Okay,
portal.
Vessel.
I heard stick out a butthole, and I'm like, okay, Facebook, don't.
Stick out a butthole.
Prestidigitation. It is
Prestidigitation.
so you can
You
pee
can magically
yourself.
clean stuff too. I have it. It's very useful.
All right. So
Anyway,
he's
cat's not moving.
gonna recognize other than like our own party, like he wouldn't really have noticed anyone that's clerically based.
Clerically inclined.
yeah, clerically inclined on the ship, right?
Except for
Welcome,
Guard
Bayek.
Cleric. No.
Yeah.
All right.
ship has
He's
a healer.
gonna
Yes.
he's
They have
gonna
a
go
healer.
off and try and find Valia. It took me a second to remember the name.
Yeah, that's fair.
The names in
Were
Discord
you?
don't help.
Yeah, the names. That's why I was just like,
Names. What
Let's
are
refer
they?
to Blaze's name for further confusion.
Looks at name
Yeah.
tag.
Look at that name tag.
Don't worry about it. Just focus on the fish.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna try and go off and like find Valia.
It just started making him giggle again. Why does it break him?
I don't know.
It's been a week. It's been a weird week.
I missed this.
Feels good to be back. Okay.
I wish I could say the same.
Man, oh man. Ugh.
How long would it take him to find Valia?
But I'm assuming Vala's probably just sleeping.
Luffy's,
So, yeah,
you're not eating your mic.
Probably asleep.
Knock, knock, knock. I guess if he's able to find Valia. Jesus Christ.
Oz wakes up hearing the knocking.
Oh, it is not.
Hawk also does not wake up.
Oz kind of just like stumbles over to the door, opens it. What?
Valia in there.
Glances over. I mean, yeah.
Mind waking her up for me? We have a bit of a situation.
What happened? Is it the cat?
Yes. He pinches the bridge of his nose.
Okay. He kind of walks over. He first he walks over to Valia and goes, "Hey,
Mm,
we have a situation.
deal with it.
It involves the cat."
Deal with it.
I walk back over to Groshan. She
She's
said-
just, like, she's very much so like, you know, like trying to like cover herself with the blanket.
Yeah.
type thing.
Walks back over to Groshan. She said, "Deal with it."
At this point, Hawk wakes up.
He peeks around.
Because I'm not
the
being
door.
quiet.
He looks
What
at
the
Oz.
hell is happening?
Looks back at Valia. Looks at Hawk. Enters the room, and pulls the sheets off Valia.
Oh no.
And all Oz says is, "It involves the cat."
You guys do realize that there's another healer cleric person on the ship if we need that. You don't have to wake Volley up.
Are you sure
Valia
about
just-
that?
Valia's head turns, that's just glaring at Garshan.
Ah, yes.
Hawk takes note of these things.
I want to point out. Actually, no. I'll let you figure this out for yourself.
He raises a hand in like a, like wait a moment, and then he looks around, like kind of the room to see if like, any one of the others are there. And he kind of like leans down in a little bit closer, not that close, but like a little bit closer, and says that he trusts you more than he trusts the other people on this ship.
Oh, that's right. This is the lore
She
episode.
groans. Squinting does not stop, but she does get changed.
That's fair.
He nods appreciatively, as he can be.
Guess I'm awake
Which-
now too.
And
Which-
she stays squinting for a few minutes.
Understood.
Not directly. She's squinting, not exactly at Garshan. You know that thing where you're woken up really early and your eyes just can't fully open and they hurt.
Yup.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
The morning
I
squints.
remember.
The morning squints. There you go.
It's not even
try drinking
morning
a glass
squints,
of
it's-
water. You'll be fine.
It's not even morning squints. It's like when you're woken up abruptly, like, and you
Yup.
haven't had a full sleep.
Oh yeah, I
like,
know.
Exactly.
Yeah, when we went to the mega bus.
Oh god, don't remind me of that.
No, it's like whenever you guys woke me up, that was me. I couldn't open my eyes.
Yeah, man. No, it's. Ugh.
I got more sleep than you guys on that one.
You did. You did.
Once Valia is ready, he'll lead her, I should say. Jesus, my brain's gone. To where Star is.
And
Just for the sake of it, she is not wearing her armor.
yeah,
She's
Oz
just
is
wearing.
just
She's just wearing clothes, not her sleepwear.
Yeah, I figure out most of us are probably doing it at this
but
point.
yeah,
Hawk is not getting in full plate mail every morning.
nope.
Yeah,
Oz is just in his normal attire.
One having to sleep in actual stiff clothing before. That's rough waking up.
So Hawk has a normal attire, but he does keep his just his long sword on him.
I mean, Oz can summon his
smart.
sword, so
Anyways, so yeah, you find the cat just kind of barely moving, just eyes closed, just groaning on the ground.
is anybody else not surprised by this?
Yeah, not even a little bit.
Okay.
So describe it again, just for me real quick. My mind didn't, for some reason, I couldn't remember what you said.
What?
My brain shut off at your description.
Okay. Star is in the fetal position, on the ground, just groaning and just moving slightly. That's about it. Like eyes closed and stuff.
While Vessel pokes him with the head of a swordfish, and Kara is currently collecting his body fluids and testing them.
I
have questions about that, but
I'm not proficient, but can I make a medicine check to try and see if I can tell what's wrong with him?
Sure.
I can tell you this right off the bat. No medicine check necessary. Cats shouldn't be able to sweat.
It's true.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong.
Make a medicine.
I know no medicine check is gonna actually help me here.
I don't think any of them would have seen you eat the fish, because most of them would have been distracted with other things.
yeah,
Exactly.
True.
No one knows.
I don't even think a medicine check will help me here regardless, but it's something she would do. So I'm gonna do what she would do.
I mean, medicine check would help.
I mean, I may be able to figure something out, but I'm not gonna be able to figure
You're not
out
gonna know exactly what caused it, but you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know his constitution dropped like a fucking Olaf and
No,
Blade
you're not
game.
gonna know that, but you'll know.
Yes!
You theoretically know that he
Keep it
has been
coming.
poisoned in some capacity.
I appreciate
I don't
the
think that
Olaf
was.
Lake
I don't think that was enough, but I got a 12 total.
I mean, I said it's fairly obvious that he's been poisoned in some capacity. You're not sure how or what, but this is definitely like a poisoning of some sort.
Okay. I just need to double check one thing. That's
And
not
Kara
fun.
kind of like she looks at him and then looks at Vessel, and then she has a notebook. She's scribbling things down.
Do you want me to wait till you're finished, or?
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out why that one's sick, and this one isn't.
Just out of context, who is this one?
Vessel. I'm
Vessel.
assuming.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
sense.
Let me see if I can do something about this.
Uh,
And I'm still kneeling down. I'm still kneeling because like I had to kneel for the medicine check. I touch Star, and I immediately regret that, pulling my hand back.
Yep. It is greasy, oily, and just overall gross.
Oh, please don't do that. I still have testing to do.
I mean, I can fix him, but sure, why not?
So can I, but I need to know how bad this gets.
Oh, because to be honest,
Oh,
I would have to
God.
touch him again to do it, and I really don't want to.
Yes.
That was disgusting.
Oh, yes, he's quite covered in vomit, and I've never quite seen a cat sweat. Also, he's very oily.
Yeah, that one's actually. Nope.
I heard the dice.
Yo.
What did you just roll for?
Wait, she would know the difference. She's pulled you back multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ah,
actually,
yes.
that's true. Yeah.
Most of us would actually.
It's like,
Yep.
that's actually kind of new.
Hmm.
That being said, I'm going back to sleep. And she goes
Oh.
back.
As you turn around, you hear Carly down. Now, dear, may I borrow your hand? This is to Star.
Hold on, I need to roll something. Star twitches in her direction.
I'm going to take that as a yes. And she's going to gently take your hand.
And now
And
you only
everyone
have one
down-
hand.
Everyone would see this. She's going to pull out. It almost looks. It's like it's essentially like guillotine. She's going to put it over his hand.
Oh my god, I was
What?
actually right. What the fuck? She's
wait.
literally going to take your hand.
Wait a minute.
She cuts off his hand.
I'll start to walk over. I'm like, wait, no, you can't.
And I'll both start to walk over, and it's already too late.
It's already too late. Hand's
Just-
gone. Which hand?
Wait, is it too late? Because like he is obviously giving you guys a chance to stop.
Right.
Yeah, Hawk would want to stop this.
Which hand is this, by the
I'll
way?
also win to
Could
stop.
be your left hand.
Okay.
I was just like,
let the...
no.
I
Stop.
was like, let's have everyone roll initiative then. See if you can get there before she does it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here we go.
This is like a split second initiative too.
Hawk, what'd you roll?
Not great. It's not great.
Me
I'm still
neither.
waking up. I rolled 9 total.
I rolled an 8 total.
Dear Lord, she got a 20.
No!
You guys ain't
happening?
there in time.
Unless wait, just is this? Have I already started walking away?
22.
Where are you?
Where?
I mean,
What?
Gresham was there.
Gershon's been
Oh,
here.
oh,
Gershon
yeah.
brought me
Right,
here.
right.
Everyone,
Just like-
everyone that got up is there.
I think Cabbage is
Okay.
still
Uh-huh.
asleep.
So Garshawn would be able to technically have initiative before she does.
Like I said, Hawk's still waking up here.
So was Oz, evidently.
Star is, for the most part, incapacitated, so I'm not even gonna roll initiative for this.
Yeah, like essentially,
And
all
then-
you see a metal bracelet, but like you're all familiar enough with blades to see the inner workings that are like blades.
It's like, oh, nope, bad idea.
Like, no.
So two of you just reach out and go no, but Garshawn doesn't get there before anything happens.
As we're saying no, Gresham gets there and stops it.
I mean, what is Garshawn doing?
He's gonna attempt to stop her from taking his arm. I should like just so I'm like fully like knowing what's about to fucking happen. Like she's gonna try and physically like chop his arm off, essentially.
Hand, but yeah.
Essentially, at this
Hand.
point, you see she has pulled out this device, it's like a large bracelet, and she slipped it around his actual hand. And she's like just about to like snap in the sides. Like it's not a device you're familiar with. You just know this is probably not a good thing.
Alright, he's gonna be like, wait, hold up. Let's not like he's gonna assume the worst. Because he knows the kinds of groups that they are.
Yep.
And so he's gonna be like, wait, hold up. Let's not be taking anything physical from him. This one's already lost plenty as it is.
Don't worry, dear. He'll grow it back.
Maybe so, but wait until he is fully alert at the very least, so he can give you a verbal answer.
He didn't say no.
He
But
didn't
he
exactly
didn't
say
say
yes.
yes
See,
either.
Oh, so touchy.
to be fair, you're taking off somebody's hand.
Yes,
I-
a hand I would gladly give him back. He's a very strange creature.
While
I
he's
won't
just
dis-
processing that statement, it's like that's a lot to unpack.
I won't disagree with the strange creature comment,
You would be correct with
but the
that.
hand thing is a bit much.
I mean, I could take his head.
That's even
Absolutely
worse.
not.
No.
Would be where most of the problem lies. Though that one I cannot give him back.
Yeah, don't take that.
Fine. Come back for it later.
What kind of? This is still like we've only been in the ship for how long at this point?
Like 3 days.
This is the third day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't started the week rotation yet.
We haven't even gone to the weekly thing yet.
Hawk's still the newest member part.
Been,
Like,
like,
what did
been
I
away
sign
from
up
work
for
for,
at
like,
this point?
2 days.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Hawk's
god.
still unsure of what he signed up for at this point.
I was just kind of squints.
I think the rest of them are still trying to figure that out.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
like, you have this entire conversation while Vessel's still just poking him with the swordfish.
As long as she doesn't impale him, I think it's fine.
I kind of look over to Vessel,
As I say.
and I kind of like wander over to her, and I'm just like, so, did you find him like this, or like, did you see the process go down
He's been like this all night.
all
no.
night?
All night.
I forgot how much I love him talking.
Vessel's just
It
great.
kind of started, well, we ate the fish. The fish was, it was good. It was good fish. Good fish. May or may not have been poisoned.
Poison.
So, you both ate a poisonous fish, yet
Yes.
he is
It
the only
goes
one.
poof. You know, the poof poof fish.
Puffer fish.
Poof poof.
Who fish?
No, poof poof. This
Okay.
one was called Gary.
Okay.
Names aside.
No, that's okay. I get it.
Why does Fluffy keep naming dead animals?
Tina.
Just
I just heard
because
Spider
they're
Crash
animals
Twitch.
doesn't mean they
He
don't have
told
names.
me he wanted revenge on the Landwalkers.
What?
Mm. Mm.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And yes. And I guess he got it? I don't know.
I was
No,
just
that's
kind of
the one of
blinks,
us at least. Ugh.
and then squints. You can talk to fish.
Why are you surprised by this?
Yes? Can Baby Warlock can't talk to fish.
Baby Warlock. Oh, Baby Lock. Okay.
Oz kind of like restrains himself for a second there because he remembers what happened last time.
She literally just walks up and starts poking you in the belly
Don't-
with the swordfish, and then she goes, "Oh, he's not even Warlock anymore.
Uh.
Couldn't handle the power, huh?"
Oh my gosh.
Oz is doing everything in his power not to lash out.
All of his energy to get his right thumb up and close the rest of his digits.
Amazing.
He's trying to do a thumbs up.
Amazing.
Oh.
You
Can we
said
have-
you
See? He's offering his thumb.
No, that's not.
That's not what that means.
That's not what that means.
Oh, is this one of those, like, you gots it dudes?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. I see.
What the fuck, Spath?
Yeah, he knew what's up.
Yes.
Anyway,
It was
I'm gonna go back to poking the sick cat.
Oh, okay, you do that.
Yeah. Hang in there, buddy.
I
You think if
kinda-
we cut him open, it'll fix it?
No. That's definitely not what we should do.
Car just pats him on the head and goes, maybe.
Maybe.
Don't you mean pat him on the teddy bear?
Valia's
No,
Petting vessel.
Valia's doing her best to clean her hands.
Like trying to make him vomit.
I know what he needs. She kind of looks at you all. Can I have you all make a wisdom saving throw?
Wait,
Oh,
I have
Oh,
a
no.
question.
Yes.
Is the teddy bear still on his head, and is it covered in vomit?
The teddy bear seems to be clean. The rest of him is covered in vomit.
Okay.
Magical bear.
I am perplexed, but also amused by that.
Magical teddy bear.
Neo was also like, wait, I want to know the answer to this question too.
Right.
Yeah, I need to know the answer to that question. I didn't think of that.
Neo's like,
for
get
that,
on your
man.
mate.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Everyone
All right, moving
that is
on.
currently on deck still. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a natural 18.
plus what?
No,
You might
plus
need a
0.
plus for that. We
Yeah.
No,
Well,
that's
he's dealt with a lot
definitely a
of
minus
20s.
for that.
What is your totals?
18.
19. 19.
Do I roll?
No,
19.
it's not directed towards you.
Oh, okay.
Who all is above 21?
I
Mm.
am. I'm sorry.
I am not.
Ah,
Wait, Bison's there?
I don't know.
Are
he
you?
is now.
Did
Visor,
Bison wake up?
did Visor
I
care
don't
about
think
the
he woke
cat?
up.
Or was he drinking his tea?
You know what? Let's go back drinking his tea.
Yeah, no. I feel like that was appropriate. I don't think Vitus want to come here.
No.
Well,
I wasn't paying attention. I just heard wisdom roll and I got
Yeah,
excited.
everyone that is currently on deck, everyone that woke up and walked up there.
Yep, 19.
So everyone that is less than 21.
I'm fine.
You're damn lucky.
So who is all there?
I think everyone but Bison.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming everyone but Visor.
I assumed Cabbage stayed asleep.
No, I mean she did roll initiative. For
Oh,
the thing,
okay.
so-
Oh, then.
Was there? I just didn't make a
Yeah.
sound.
Okay.
So goes, I need everybody to give the cat a hug.
A what?
Mm. anyone who didn't make the save is not to hug the cat.
Nope.
They're
I'm
crying.
gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen with that situation, but I'm gonna let it play out.
Situation.
Yep.
Cabbage is gonna
Cog
back
very
away
much against
real
this wheel.
quick.
Ghost hugs the cat.
Same.
Wait, what did Groshan roll?
It was a 19.
Oh, rip.
Join the club, friend.
He doesn't have the ability, like anything to add to wisdom save
Me neither.
yet.
I got a
Oh,
plus
you-
1.
You get a revenge
Wait.
hug. He was giving you hugs
Wait.
earlier.
Never, no, yeah, plus 1. Never mind. I'm fine.
True. Yeah, so
It's
everyone,
fine. Never mind.
everyone but Polly.
And it looks like Cabbage is fine.
It look-
Cabbage fine?
Yeah, Cabbage was fine. If all you touched the cat once, that was enough.
That's what gave her the power to say no.
Yeah. So, who exactly is touching the cat?
Hawk, Oz, and Gresham.
And Vessel.
Yeah.
And Vestal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're squeezing on him, and he's ready to pop again.
Oh no.
So-
Oh no.
And he went from ready to doing it.
Yeah.
Feel the love.
It is greasy. It is
Vessel has
purple for some
called that
reason.
love.
Yeah, it's a bad experience all for everyone involved.
Except for Vessel, she's probably loving this.
Mm.
Feel the love, everybody.
To her, this is
Point.
just love.
Ah.
Physical love.
His warmth is his love to you.
Ah.
I'm glad Hawk has a high constitution. 'Cause
Hold tight. Hold him tight.
Ah.
Fluffy's having too much fun here.
Oh,
Oz-
you're also holding on. Her only command.
I
is
need a
help her.
drink. I need a stronger
mean,
drink than whiskey.
Gra-
I'm
Gresham
grabbing
would
water.
let go the moment.
yeah,
that
Hawk would have
like,
let go as soon as he could have.
Yeah,
I don't think you got luck a lot fast enough though.
Oh no,
yeah.
we would have got
You're all
hit by
covered
it.
in puke. Vessel's still
yeah.
holding him.
Oz for sure let go like instantly after he got covered. But he's just screaming,
Just
just ah.
Valia just looks at the three of them. None of you are allowed back in the room until you clean yourselves, and I go back downstairs.
look, I don't blame you for that one.
I just wanted to sleep.
Car looks at you and goes, "You know, I can fix this. I just need a
I have
finger."
returned.
I don't
I have water.
know.
Hey,
Just to give context for Neil, because I think he'll enjoy the statement while your gut Valia was just like, she looked at the three of them, and she's like, none of you are allowed in the room until you clean yourselves.
mm.
Oh god.
Oz is just screaming.
I'm
then
awake. I
Kara
guess I'm
said
getting a
she can fix
shower
it.
now.
And then Kara said she could fix it as
Or
long as
bath.
she was given a finger.
Whose finger?
Scrub myself.
The cats.
Take it.
No.
I was like, I just want to go back to sleep. Just take the freaking finger.
Hawk honestly starts to go. But you know what? No, he doesn't. Never mind. Just Hawk goes, no, don't take the finger.
Take the finger.
Clean yourself off, Oz. It's not that hard.
Take
Hold on,
the
I need to
finger.
roll something. Hold on. I need to roll something. Let's see.
Grishon
might be
is
good.
currently
It might be
squinting
good.
and disapproving
This might
of
work.
Oz right
I don't
now.
know. Hey, nat 20.
There's a rift between mercenaries all of a sudden.
All right,
Right.
so Star casts prestidigitation on all of you, and you are now all clean.
No.
He then gives a thumbs up and passes out.
Oz looks down at himself. Don't take the finger.
If he just like was like, I cast it and then passes out, he's not cleaning much.
Yeah, exactly. It only cleans like 1 square foot.
It helped.
There's like,
No, sorry, no, 1 cubic foot. Oh, okay, that
Yeah, 1
helps.
cubic foot.
That's a little bit larger.
there's like a square of clean.
Yeah,
Yes.
you all have like a square of clean on you now.
Oz in
Yeah,
his
it's
head.
like,
This is fine.
Dead. Just gone.
Okay. Question: Would Grishon be smart enough to know like whether or not a healing potion would work in this situation?
I think he would be smart. What's his intelligence? What's going on with
He's
that?
at 14.
You definitely would,
Yeah.
especially with your background, you would know.
Yeah.
Poison cannot be cured with a healing potion.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
also at a 14 for wisdom. Wait, no,
Poison
never mind. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Specifically targets the healing ability and nullifies it. You cannot heal when you're poisoned.
Nope.
But can you poison while you're healed?
Yes.
That's it's the end. You know, never mind.
I'm in it tonight. My God.
Well, a week away from this, and we're already
Oh
Luffy.
yeah.
0 to 100.
Devolved into madness.
Actually, she did get a yes. So
What?
Oh my God. 8th.
So as I'm giving a thumbs up to you,
You lose the thumb.
I was just like,
that's an 18 on the die.
Grishon immediately says to Oz that you're an idiot.
And
Oz
what
just
you
kind of
watch
shrugs.
happen- you watch her pull the ring up, slice his thumb off, and immediately cast a spell on him. And you like as he's passing out, you see his thumb's gone, but his thumb, you see a tiny little nub of a thumb starting to grow.
See?
Yeah.
See? I'm
Ah.
justified.
The hand isn't gone, just the thumb. It's only a small bit. You tried to do the same thing to me. I'm not letting that go.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How many points of damage did I take from that?
I mean, you would take less than the 48 plus 15 healing you're getting from regen. So
Fair.
I very much so appreciate that apparently.
Whoa, whoa,
Oz is
whoa, whoa,
holding
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa,
grudge.
whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah, I'm holding a
Whoa.
grudge.
Whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
Grishon
Hold on.
is angry right
I need
now.
to look
this-
something up. You keep going. I just need to look something up.
yeah, and I don't know what else this would do to you.
And then just grow his thumb back.
Keep going. I'll do my own thing. Just
Hog just is
Is this
side
what
already.
you
He's
do a lot
heading
more?
down. He's
No.
heading back down and going to get
might do a
himself
lot more
cleaned
than you
off.
think it did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's,
Okay, you
there's
just
a
keep going.
reason I was pushing for this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine, he'll
Yeah.
grow it back.
Yeah, so
No,
other
Hawk's
things
already
are
off the
happening, and
deck.
we'll come back to that.
Question: did he actually verbally mention anything about that time? Oz specifically.
Oh no, it's just well the reference to it was back when the bounty hunter, the warlock bounty
Yeah,
hunter.
I as a player know.
Right,
but
right.
Did Oz specifically like physically say those
Was
words?
that Oz or was that you?
No,
Yeah.
that was specifically Oz. Like he did this to me back then,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do the same.
Grishon goes in for a punch. He is not fucking happy.
All right, and Oz is going to dodge.
Is there any? Do I roll or?
Yeah,
I mean, you're rolling to hit.
Hey. That is a +3 to add. That is a 22.
yeah, you hit.
He says defeatedly.
I was about to say I have an 18 and you're 22.
Oh!
Did you
Ow.
expect anything else from a rogue?
I mean,
Exactly.
you know.
I'm a little surprised.
Hey, to be fair,
Uh-huh.
because it was an unarmed strike, he only gets a +3.
Fair.
Fair. Okay, that's okay.
Everything else is +7 or higher.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, he goes in for the punch and then, like, just that murder death glare, and then he just walks away.
Meanwhile, you see this happen, and you kind of look back to Star, and you're seeing whatever she did to him isn't just healing his thumb, but every little nook and cranny, and his missing tail, and everything is currently growing back.
Oz sees this.
Well,
Rashawn and Hawk, they turned away.
Hawk's already down below the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything that I'm missing is back.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Oz kind Oz
It only
kind of
takes
like
2 minutes.
Yeah, it's literally 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's back.
Oz kind of just like holds his like
I mean, we're gone before it's all
jaw
back.
for a bit,
True.
Yeah.
and he's sitting there watching, and Oz just kind of nods. He's happy with himself. For the first time,
I've done a good thing.
for the first time in a very long time,
This is because of me.
for the first time in a very long time, he actually saved somebody. Technically,
I was like, I'm a hero.
Oz is just like, I finally did it good in a good while. Good job.
She's also going to cast Minor Cure Wounds on you, so the poison is gone.
Oh. Still at
Oz
one
just kind of
constitution, though.
nods.
Yeah, oh yeah. That she can't fix. She looks at you and goes, "Good. Glad we're in agreement." And she throws you a set of keys, and she goes, "Now, go get cleaned up. Don't get caught. I'm going to grow me a cat." And she walks off.
Enjoy that. And
Star's still passed out, by the way.
Oz kind of just looks down at Star and just mutters to himself, "Fascinating."
Should we cover him up?
There's currently a vessel sitting on his chest.
Vessel,
Well, hug him.
are you gonna take care of our
She
cat?
never let go.
No,
She never
why
let
would
go.
she
What?
ever let go?
Oh my god.
Vessel,
Alright.
take care of our cat. I'm gonna go get clean. Make sure he eats good, okay?
Okay, wait, I get to feed him?
Wait. No more pufferfish, okay?
Of course.
Make sure he gets all the good fish.
I was gonna ask Daisy what I should feed him.
Oh, that works too.
You guys met Daisy?
I don't remember.
We can throw him overboard and you can meet Daisy.
What? Wait, no.
Yes.
No.
No? Maybe.
I can imagine. I can imagine Bessel's just like leaning forward a little bit.
You're talking to
Maybe.
an 8-year-old.
I know. I'm just like, what? No, no.
I gotta clean him up. I
Okay.
gotta clean him up. I figured
Toss
he
him in
would
the
have fun
ocean.
with the fishes. But if I can't get him to the fishes without feeding him to Daisy, it's a cycle of life.
Is he going to be okay if you do?
Yes. If I ask nicely,
Are you going to ask nicely?
does he have any valuables on him?
On him? Oz kind of looks him over a little bit. No.
Good. Off the boat he goes, and she starts dragging him to the edge of the boat.
Looks at all my magic items.
Oz,
Something valuable.
Oz thinks for a second. Wait.
She's already thrown him over.
Too late. You already said yes.
You gotta stop saying yes, man.
You watch as like Star, because she goes into her god form to do this. So you watch as like these tentacles show up and they pick him up and they throw him over, and just as he's like probably a good like 2 feet away from and still like above where the boat is, you watch as a giant dragon turtle jumps up and eats him.
This is all your fault.
This is Daisy.
Just the subtle.
likes
This is all
shiny
your fault.
And also Long walks on the beach, but
Oh,
only after 2 a.m.
what time is it
He's
right
gonna
now?
come back from this turtle adventure and be a Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna come back
And
home.
all his magic items are gonna
Already
be
made-
there.
I already made friends with a Rajang, so
Wouldn't be the first time.
track record. I'm gonna make friends with a what's that one water dragon? I can't remember the name of it.
Dragon turtle?
It doesn't matter. Well, the dragon turtle. Sure, Daisy. Let's go with that one.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
I'm in danger.
And he's gonna be fine, right?
I mean, as long as he doesn't piss her off. If he does, have you ever seen a cat get melted by water?
No?
Let's hope we don't.
Okay.
It'll be fine. He's a good guy. I think. I don't know. I've only known you guys for like 14 minutes.
Wait. No, that's incorrect.
Oh, am I mixing fruits again? It's okay. I don't know what fingers are.
Right, okay.
What's
I look back at Cabbage, who's still up there with me. I look back at Cabbage concerned.
I don't think any of you speak Abyssal.
Right, that's
I
why.
don't.
That's why I look back at Cabbage like, as if to say, "Did you hear what I just heard?"
Just I'll not.
What is the word for this many? And she holds up 7 fingers.
7. I look at Cabbage.
That's a very cabbage answer.
Says the
Okay,
right answer.
I'm
6.
With mathematics, they carry the 2. I've known you guys for 3 days. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Actually, yes. That's impressive.
Yes. See, I can math. 1, 4, 13,
11d6.
11d6.
9,
Oz just kind of looks back at Cabbage.
2,156, and 3. 3 days.
3 days. Yes. There you
Okay.
go.
Okay?
Okay.
I haven't fed your cat to a turtle. I don't know why you let me do that. People are weird, but I like you.
Oz just wide-eyed, like, what have I done?
I saved this man. I've killed this man.
Wait, I need the next gif. Hold on.
I was about to say, we
Like
need the gift.
Want to know more about you?
Oz jaw
We got a long journey
drops.
ahead of us. Long adventures, long lives.
Is there a way to get him back?
No,
No.
belongs to her now.
It wouldn't be the first time he was belonged to an animal.
That's weird.
I am not a hero.
Well, see, listen. Oz just kind of explains the whole Duckington ordeal. Still covered in vomit.
So what
Well,
you're
it's not
saying
all
is...
covered in vomit.
No, that's right. There's a square
There's a
missing. You're
square.
right.
There's a square missing.
Square missing. Everyone is still covered in vomit. This is a discussion between people covered in vomit.
Oh yes.
No, Hawk has gone downstairs to go get cleaned.
Yeah, and Goshan's gone as well. I
No, the
think.
people up
problem is,
there are still covered in vomit.
Like,
Yeah.
the one person with keys to the bathroom is still upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, that's a.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
You guys are looking for the bathroom, and I got the key.
Why does he have the key?
Disaster
What you're
trio.
saying is he knows his way around the Amazon.
I mean, not like that,
There's
but
only-
like,
There's only one answer. Yes.
I'm gonna need like, God, how many bottles of wine does it take for Dragatura to get drunk? I'm gonna need like, I don't know. She holds up like 2 fingers and goes, I'm gonna need like this many bottles of like strong as shit.
I mean, maybe. Look, I don't know, but
That's like 52.
but Vessel, can't you
lot.
just like magically remove him from Daisy?
I mean, I can, but you don't want to break up true love.
They just met.
Look, okay? Look,
What?
I don't know what love is. I don't know what goes on between boys, girls, 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 boys, boys, and the occasional broom. But you gotta understand, I can't break that up.
Broom. But you can though. You can literally. You're a magical being that can make this unhappen.
I can't. But I mean, look. You want this to end, right?
I mean, wait, hold on, wait, whoa.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes, bring the cat
And-
back.
You're demanding I bring your friend back.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. I hear you. I understand. Then I'm gonna need the rabbit.
The what?
I look back at Cabbage. No, you're not taking the rabbit. Wait a minute. you can't just have one of the animals.
I got like 15 weird fish guys that are just like yelling things at me about some sort of rabbit.
That doesn't mean you can just have her.
I can't have me.
Yeah, no Cabbage.
Well, then you ain't getting your cat back.
But we need the cat as well.
I like
Kevin-
Kevin, like,
That's
I'm okay
sad.
with this.
That's hey. Is there?
Duh, I'm sorry you fell for the oldest trick in the book of me throwing a cat overboard and getting eaten by a turtle. But you gotta understand, this is a business.
No, that's not a business. This isn't how business works. I'm a mercenary. I know this stuff.
Oh yeah, Mr. Warlock. Oh, not Warlock, because he can't handle it.
I could handle it.
Yeah.
I nearly died because of you, so my power is gone. This is your fault.
It's just sealed in a weird looking sword.
That's beside the point. You didn't have to insult me.
I feel like we need to talk about this. Warlock to ex-Warlock, almost Warlock.
There's nothing to talk about. Just give me back the cat.
You seem angry.
Really?
do not the Oz.
Please do not
Oh,
Oz.
is this oh, I've seen this before.
Have you?
Yeah, it's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Is it?
It's okay. It's okay.
What's gonna really make it okay is if you bring back the cat.
I can't do that, but it's
You
I,
can!
I can do you one better. I can do you one better.
Okay.
I can get you 2 turnips.
I want the cat. I don't care about your turnips.
You drive a hard bargain.
This isn't Animal Crossing. I don't care about your prices. Just give me the cat.
And a zucchini.
Take the deal.
I want the cat.
Fine. I didn't want to have to resort to this. I've been keeping this one a secret for everyone else on the boat. Okay?
Oh, squint.
I've got 3 cantaloupes. And they're only half rotten. Best fruit in the biz. I got you.
I don't want what you're selling. I just want the cat back.
Oh, the cat's safe. The cat's in a treasure room. He's a treasure now.
He's... One more time?
What? He's a treasure now.
Why?
He told me he didn't have anything valuable on him. Clearly lied to me because
I can't see the magic items anymore. I don't have my warlock powers. Remember this.
whose fault's that? I
It's
saw
your fault!
that first.
Whose fault's that?
Round and round the multi-room motion.
It's your fault because you took my powers away from me, technically.
I didn't
the
take
way
shit
the
from
money
nobody.
goes.
You nearly killed me. This is your fault.
Well, maybe you should be a little bitch.
Well,
Oh my god. I'm assuming this lasts most of the day.
Oh yeah,
We're going back and forth.
forever.
Isn't this the night?
Into the night, yes.
No, this is the night.
Does Grashan and Hawk now understand that they don't have the key?
Mm-hmm. We figured this out.
Okay.
What would happen is you guys would walk up the stairs and be like, God, we need to get this key. And like the key has already been taken off of him during this argument. So I've been making rolls and she just stole the key about like a minute in.
And me and her just going back and forth. And I'm getting progressively louder.
Like you walk up the stairs to like say something, the key's like just slowly being shoved to you by a small tentacle.
I also love the idea that you guys come back up there and Star's missing.
Where's the? Never mind.
I'm yelling. You guys
It's
assume
totally
that.
fine.
Yes,
Let's just let
like
this
a half
play
second,
out.
you're like, oh, this conversation makes it. No, it doesn't. I don't know what that. Oh, that made sense. No, it didn't.
It's like Gretchen, let's
Something
just let
about
this play out.
turnips? Like what?
Then a cantaloupe. Oh, he's getting progressively louder.
Yes. Meanwhile, Star, you wake up. It's pitch black. Slimy. You're in the mouth of a dragon turtle.
Kind of punch my pillow a little bit. Go to sleep. I'm assuming the pillow is the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue. Like you like try to bunch it up, and the tongue like slowly curls around you.
Weird. Kinda comfy though.
No,
Goes back to sleep.
yeah, no, eventually you're just spit out. And you're like, well, you groan, and then you look around and everything. There's just
What am I looking at?
like hundreds of thousands of just loose gold coins, treasure chests.
Huh.
You don't really
Don't
see.
remember this part of the dream. I not normally dream of gold. It's a lot more foggy. Huh. This is new. Pick one up. Toss it. Oh! Came back down. Wow.
You feel like something nuzzle the back of your head.
Oh, hey! You're not usually here. What are you doing here? What? Who are you? Speak! I'm like patting the snout. What? You got
And
something caught in your throat or something? What are you speaking?
it shambles off.
What? Very helpful. Thank you. Where am I supposed to go?
And then you like you hear a crashing sound behind you
Hello?
as a large barrel smashes into the ground next to you.
Hello? Toes it. Like kicks it with a toe.
Your toe is now sticky.
Ew. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I am entertained at the prospect that he has yet to become aware of his.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, what probably would have tipped him off first is the fact that he can actually think clearly. Still doesn't realize that, though. What is this? I'm gonna inspect the barrel.
Okay. It smells fairly sweet.
Kind of looks around real quick. Props it up. You.
Like it's
Like
like a very, very slow leak.
What is this? Rolling an investigation check.
How are you investigating it?
Smell.
Smell.
And
Schmidt.
if need be, taste.
And if it smells sweet, it must be sweet, right?
2! Wait,
Um,
I get advantage on smell because of
Yes.
the, okay, yeah, I forgot.
rat.
Been a while.
Wow.
Much better. 14.
14.
Alright.
I mean, I'm trying to think of familiar. Yeah, it really wouldn't be that common. I guess I've never smelled. It's molasses, but I don't know
Mhm.
how. never
Oh.
smelled
Never smelled it
molasses.
before. Yeah, this is a foreign substance to Star. I intimately know that smell and don't like it because of one very specific memory. I probably should stop drinking.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Star doesn't know what this is, and it smells sweet, so
I said it's
takes
especially.
a handful, licks it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's actually pretty good. Huh. Yeah, kind of sticks to my, okay. That's gonna be with me, for a while. Yeah.
Nah. yeah.
So Star's just like trying to like do the cat thing to get it off your tongue, but I can't
Nah.
like get it off. Just like just walking around in like a circle aimlessly, just like just completely just enraptured by the like texture of the thing because it's just so sticky.
meanwhile, the
It's like,
dragon turtle comes back, sets another barrel in front of you.
No, like trying to gesture, like no. Yeah, man, this is one of the weirdest dreams I've ever had. Man, everything is so clear. Like, wow, I can actually see things. This is new. Anyway, so who are you supposed to be? I'm talking to the dragon turtle. I don't know what you just said.
It reaches a giant, massive claw over and like pokes a hole into the barrel that it just set down. And then it kind of shambles over behind you and just kind of nudges you towards the barrel.
What about it? I don't really much care for the flavor, but it's really the whole sticky part. No, thank you.
nudges
Welcome,
you
everybody.
closer to the barrel.
What
Both
is
of you
this?
just assume you get an option star.
Star doesn't know this.
You can try to fight it.
No, no.
I
That's
love
Star.
Star's way of fighting.
Yeah, Star is not actually fighting. He's going.
Only
No.
considered a gargantuan dragon.
Yeah, I
No.
know. Star
Reminds me of
realizes that this thing is way stronger than him. Still,
Reminds me of
he's gonna be
Star
like,
with the fish.
no, please don't. Oh,
As you get
woe
closer,
is
you
me,"
I'll
or
be
that
right
kind of thing.
that
Just-
what is that this does not smell like the other barrel. And this has actually it's a smell you're relatively familiar over the past couple days. It's a barrel of wine.
I think I still have my stuff on me.
Good thing you have your stuff on
How
you.
the why? How? Don't
You're just like,
normally
I'm
have
I'm
all-
glad I have my stuff on me in my dreams.
Exactly. I'm just like, huh. Well, I guess I have been carrying this stuff around a really long time, so. Grabs tankard, puts it in. Nah. Drinks.
No, I'm starting to think my decision wasn't that bad.
Yeah, give it a bit.
Give
I was
it a
about to
bit.
say, yeah, there's a lot of up and downs.
To
There
be
was an up,
determined.
there was a down.
To be
It- it's-
determined. It's very neutral right now.
Yeah, this was another up. Let's see what the next down is.
And then you
Drink.
see it like it turns around and grabs
Condiments.
another barrel
Yes, you will
Right,
taste
do it.
delicious.
in its mouth.
Where do you keep getting? No, whatever. Eh. Okay. Do you want to do this, or you know what? I'll do it. I just punch it through the top.
The wine barrel?
The one that is sealed currently. The one that he just put down. There's a
Oh
third
no,
one. Yes.
it literally like took the barrel in its mouth and then just crushed it.
Oh,
as
I
you
thought he
drink
was
it.
getting a third one. Okay, never mind.
You got a cup, and then he's like, the rest is mine.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Oh yeah, it does.
So anyway, what are we doing here? There's usually a lady here. You know, we've actually had some pretty good conversations. I think. Yeah, normally this place should be filled with a whole bunch of fog. There's supposed to be like random things in the shadows. They're kind of creepy looking. And then there's that bull. But yeah, pretty much that's how it usually is. So this is a little bit new. Maybe it's because we've getting so many good things. I mean, like we got so many awesome stuff in the other place that we went to.
Does a
Wait, what?
24 hit?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. It
Do you
eats you.
need to ask for that? I mean, I don't think any of us have that high armor class yet.
Well, look, I rolled an 11 and I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna hit. And then I look that it has a plus 13. and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah, this dude's like what, level 13 CR? I think.
17.
Okay, there we go.
Back, by the way.
Welcome back.
But yeah,
Dragon's a dragon, even if it's a turtle.
so it eats you.
Sure.
Cool.
Hey!
Hey.
That's where we'll leave that. Back on the ship. I was just still arguing with Vessel.
100%.
Let's stop.
We're just going in circles on the topic.
Yeah.
Name to show.
The people have their key now. Cabbage. Are you going to stand around these two argue?
What?
Are you standing there as those two just argue back and forth?
Yeah, basically just watching what's happened, watching the show.
Okay. You're not gonna go take a bath as you're covered in puke.
She's not.
She's not.
Oh yeah, you saved. Never mind.
Yeah, she good.
Fine.
time.
Yeah. Okay. You stand there and watch. You guys now have your bath key. Takes you a bit to find out where the bath is. Who's all going into the bath?
Well, how big is it? I should is it just a small washroom or?
No, it's like what's the term? Like a Japanese bathhouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
well then there's plenty of room for who all needs it to get clean in there all at once.
I'm still arguing, so not me yet.
Yeah, Hawk's gone in.
Okay.
I assume Groshan would.
I don't know. Does Groshan go in also?
Is Groshan here?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to massage my fucking jaw. Yeah, he
That's
does.
fair.
I only caught the last half of this. I heard something about taking a shower. Are you all going into what? What's going on?
It's Japanese bathhouse style.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were all cramming into it like a small
Yes, a
shower. I was
one by
like,
one
what
little
are
shower.
you doing?
Yes. It's actually just a barrel full of water.
Yeah, they all cram in. All
Hilarious.
No, it's relatively small, but it's like it's almost got this feel of like a natural bath.
Gotta love magic.
yeah, seriously.
Very expensive magical shit.
Heck yeah.
You guys go in there. You're sitting for a bit. Are you guys kind of like relaxing in there? Or are you just kind of
Yes.
cleaning up and going?
I'm relaxed. Hawks is relaxing a little bit actually.
Greshon's gonna he's still fully alert, so he's not gonna relax, but he is still attempting to clean himself and whatnot.
So yeah, you guys kind of are you staying in there after you're done?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, Hawk will for a little bit just to relax, kind of take in what's happened to him in these past few days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gershon kind of quickly cleans up and leaves. What is Hawk's passive perception?
Oh, sweet lord.
Greshon should have stayed.
Passive
That's why I was
perception.
asking.
It's 14.
14.
Not bad.
That's high enough. I mean, you'd hear like another door open on the other side. Like it's from the opposite side of where you guys came in.
Is this another?
Hawk raises his eyebrow, looks in that general direction. Doesn't think much of it at the moment.
I mean, you do because
Oh.
there is a naked blue just standing there staring
Oh.
back at you.
Are you gonna get slapped?
I don't know if I should be upset.
So, fancying you here.
Why are you in my private bath?
I didn't realize this was private.
How? Yes, that's why the door was locked.
Look, I got the key from Vessel. I needed to get cleaned up. That was
How
vomit.
did she get...
Second thought, I'm glad I'm not there. It's a roller coaster right now, but you know what? It's working out.
There's a lot of ups and downs.
I'm getting through it.
kind of just like you can see like she's upset and she's going, move over.
He does. I mean, I was about to leave anyway, so.
You don't have to leave. You're fine. The first person to see me naked, and you probably won't be the last.
It's fair enough.
Alright.
The Hawks are
Gets
gonna
in.
honestly just keep relaxing.
I'm just really hoping at some point Oz just walks in.
Right? It's just done. And it's just like, oh, come on!
She kind of sits opposite of you and just kind of gets in. You hear her go, just kind of sits back and relax, and you actually just watch as her normal like blue tiefling style form actually kind of starts to like literally just kind of melt away to this like grayish. It's still like a very I don't know how to describe it. It's a very much like a gray blobbish sort of androgynous form. Long white hair, gray eyes.
I have a picture in my head.
Interesting.
Huh. So I'm assuming that's what you really look like.
Yes.
Huh. Fair enough. I've seen a lot of shit this past week, and nothing much surprises me anymore.
Oh, don't worry. A ship with vessels. I have plenty more surprises where this comes from. Damn girl's an enigma. Yep. Basically what they look like.
Okay. Cool.
It's about
Actually.
what I was imagining, a little more gray of a skin tone, but yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
it's definitely not usually that white. But...
Yeah, they're
Coffee.
not doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are probably what you were more thinking of.
Yeah.
That's dope, actually. Wow. Cool.
So yeah, I was actually just gonna relax for a little bit longer in the bath before getting out and
Oz finally gets
show
fed
them
up.
to the bath.
There it is.
Oz finally gets fed up with arguing with Vessel and just like
With himself.
essentially.
Essentially.
Honestly.
And he like looks in his hand. He's
That
like,
is a doppelganger.
"Wait, where's the key?" He kind of looks around, and then he's like, "Oh, she
Took
must
that
have
from
taken."
you a while ago.
Well,
Others want to get clean.
so, what did you do with the key?
I gave it to him.
Oh,
So busy not accepting my cantaloupes.
look, I didn't. You know what? I'm not gonna get back into it. I just want to get clean and move on about my business and figure out how to get Star back.
Okie
Business.
You
I,
got a lot of dice.
I start walking back. Look back at Cabbage. What you about to
Is it
do?
22 hit?
Oh yeah. Once again, it hits.
Okay. You get flung over the side of the ship.
Ah!
Oh.
This isn't what I meant.
Splash.
Has
But it is
I
what
don't
you
have any of my.
deserve.
What would I have on me?
You planned this.
Nothing
Thank you, boys.
actually.
It doesn't matter. Like you would like.
It don't matter. You're being taken by an angry turtle.
Oh no, he's not being taken by a turtle.
He's in the water.
You're taken by Cthulhu.
The Kraken.
No,
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, no, yes.
Ugh.
I made the
Okay,
same
so now
mistake.
they catch you. You kind of just before hitting the water, you kind of grabbed by a bunch of fish with arms and legs.
Oh, hey! The Koatoa!
Yep, and they waited for a cabbage.
They're waiting for a princess to appear.
I land on them. I kind of like. I'm assuming I'm laying on my back. I kind of look down. I'm like,
Marching fish.
Oh no, like they're like grabbing you and just like pulling you into the water. Like they catch you, but there's like I said, there's 15 of them, so they're just kind of like pulling you into the water.
remember,
They'll wash your back.
I'm this 5-foot tiefling, so I'm small. So I'm just like, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Please, I'm not the one. It's not me.
I'll find your princess. Just clean him up.
Ah, I'm not the one.
I'm not the one. I'm not
And
the
on
one.
this day, Oz gets violated.
Ah,
And now has a phobia of fish.
I'm not the one.
You're
He's gonna wake up in a cold sweat. I'm not the.
they wash you.
Nah, don't touch me there. Stop.
That is his no-no square.
The soap. You you swear it makes moaning sounds.
What?
Very concerned.
Why is that moaning?
Everything that they seem to be using to wash you, for some reason, is like talking.
What?
Ah, I hate
And
this.
they all say their own name.
Yeah.
I don't care about your name.
Oh.
I don't care about your dick.
Ah!
So eventually, you return to the ship fairly quickly. Actually, it's enough of them.
Quick bath.
They create a ladder of fish.
It's World War Z with a fish.
Yes.
You put
Oz
back
is a
on the
broken
deck.
man.
One of them, like you're put back on the deck. One of them's like dragging you with a towel. They're just going, don't.
Oh my god.
Make it stop. I don't care about your name.
It goes. And it's like waving you to like bend down.
No.
Don't you mean
Oh,
you're speaking in
no.
Australian?
I
You're
refuse.
speaking in Australian, man.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Wipe your butt.
I think that's Australian.
Would you like me to narrate?
Yes.
Bend over.
So I'm just telling you to bend over as it tries to, because it's trying to comb your hair.
Oz is just like, no, I won't do it. You can't make me.
Who knew a simple act of grooming would cause him to have a traumatic experience?
That's the best
with
part
a
about not
fish?
understanding. He's like getting washed, but he doesn't want it. He's being touched.
It just kind of goes, just like does that hand motion and walks away and jumps off the edge of the boat.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I too will be
Okay.
right back because I need snack.
I was just like, why?
Meanwhile, still enjoying his cup of tea.
Good old Bison.
Isn't
There you
How are
go.
you still
Walk
drinking
down,
that cup of
covered in
tea?
puke.
Oh
Look,
yes.
man. Have you ever sat down and drank tea before? You enjoy that shit.
Yeah, I have, but it's been like half an hour.
You've never drank tea for half an hour?
Fair, he probably made like an entire pot.
Yeah,
Probably.
man.
Okay, I'll just like
A single
a
cup for a half
single
hour.
cup of tea
Imagine.
for half an hour.
Usually, you make an entire pot.
You
Yeah,
don't
okay,
just
that
make a
makes more
single
sense.
cup.
This
kind
is
of-
an instant tea.
What kind of monster
Yeah.
do you think I am?
It kinda has super concentrated tea. Wait, no, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, it's, yeah,
Yeah.
you see people covered in puke. You can hear the faint sounds of someone arguing with the vessel.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have no idea
Thank-
what's going on up there.
You'd see the people covered in puke walk into the private bathroom. And you're like, I've made that mistake before. Eventually, you'd see a tiefling that seems to have been violated walking down the stairs.
Grayshon's like, that's karma.
Listen, he ended up fine. Wasn't that big of a deal. I still understand magic, you know. Oz is completely bluffing. He had no idea that kind of magic existed.
This is to Grayshon, right?
Yeah,
Insight check.
go for it. I'm not standing down.
What the fuck is this insight? That is a, what is it? 27?
But I need to roll deception, don't I? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat a 27 though.
No, I'm still gonna try. 14.
Double thumbs
Well, at least you
up.
tried.
Ow.
Bro, did you roll a 3?
No, I rolled a
Oh, wait,
20.
no, okay.
Come on now.
But yeah, everyone kind of slowly gathers, except for Star, back in the cafeteria to have their breakfast.
Yeah. Star is the lunch.
Mm-hmm. Oz kind of sits there,
Yeah.
doesn't say anything, as he realizes that he still doesn't have Star back. He doesn't know how to get him back. He's conflicted now. On one hand, he's getting what he deserved. On another hand, probably shouldn't have done that. He's torn right now. The side that's like he's getting what he deserved, that's the demon. On the other hand, he's just like, I save people. I don't do this to innocent people. Although, no, I probably shouldn't have done that.
You seem to be missing somebody.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I was about to mention that.
Uh,
Oz, you were with Star last, weren't you? What happened?
okay, so what had happened was, Cabbage
Vessel-
not no.
Vessel appears on the table, being as she was just invisible there.
Uh,
She goes, he gave him to me. I fed it to a turtle.
What the little girl
I'm
said.
sorry, what? Glares at Oz.
listen,
I'm a hero.
it was working out, then it didn't.
I just saved the man. I didn't save the man.
I saved him at first,
Oh god, man.
and then I didn't. But listen,
Wait, is this when we finally kill Star?
I mean,
Sounds like this is when we fight. This is when we.
As
kill
I put
Oz.
into the chat, my second character is fully ready and sitting next to me on the table.
Oz just goes, listen, okay. So, first of all, I want to just state that cutting off the thumb actually made him grow all of his parts back. Like, I saw it happen. It was instant. It was fascinating. I've never seen that happen before in my life.
Doesn't matter if you lost the cat.
Listen, hold on. I'm getting to that. So,
Raises a finger.
there's no. Let me explain.
Keeps
Yeah.
finger up.
So what happened?
So tell them about the cantaloupes.
I'm not gonna explain that part.
Just watching Oz right now.
I'm not gonna explain that part. That part's not important.
You can have 'em back. I just. What, the fact you wouldn't give me 2 cantaloupes for your cat back?
Listen, I don't care about your cantaloupes. I don't even have any cantaloupes. We went over this.
You don't have. Oh, you don't have any cantaloupes.
I said
I'm
this.
Sorry.
Each time you brought it up.
Oh, the rabbit either.
No rabbit.
There.
Anyway.
Good deal.
No, I said I'm not giving up the rabbit. Anyway, so Vessel and all that she is tosses Star overboard. And I'm just thinking, okay, he's gonna get clean. I'm like, sure, this is fine. Then this dragon turtle comes up and eats Star. And
Oh, the calm.
right. And I forget Daisy, and I forget that Star just so happens to have all of his stuff on him still.
And you forget?
I can't see it anymore. I can't see magic. Listen,
But you knew it was the.
how was I supposed to know he didn't have his stuff on the crow's nest still? Does he even take off his stuff? Do you know this?
Excellent question.
you
I'm not
I
sure.
do.
intelligent?
I know this.
I'm intelligent, but how was I supposed to know? I couldn't see the stuff on him.
Star never takes his
Safe
stuff
to
off.
assume
ever.
that he always has his stuff.
He's covered in vomit. I couldn't see it.
Buffoon.
I was also covered in vomit at the time. I couldn't see it.
Was that in your eyes?
Maybe.
No, it is now. The canon.
It could have been. Listen, you weren't there. You have no say. Anyway, he's gone now.
I wasn't the one who lost him.
I understand that, and I realize I lost him. Listen, I was trying to get the cat back for a whole hour and a half. It's not happening. I don't know where he is. Vessel does.
Sounds like he's
She wouldn't tell me.
eaten by a dragon
To be
turtle.
fair, you never asked.
You said he was in a treasure room. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. You're right. He is in the treasure room.
Where is that? I've asked you this.
Oh, it's that door over there. And she points to a door.
You could have said that.
I mean, yet again, you never asked.
But then you also kept trying to push your turnips and cantaloupe on me in exchange for the cat.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those.
Oh,
Walks
yeah,
over
'cause I
to the
was
door that was
offering them.
pointed out. Opens the door.
Once again, me and Vessel start arguing.
Careful, there's a dragon turtle down there.
I'll be careful. I look in. What do I see?
Just a set of stairs.
Oh, here she comes.
She'll gobble you up. I can't remember the rest of the lines. I don't know the rest of the lines. Are you kidding me?
Just tell her the magic word.
What's the magic word?
Cantaloupe.
I really don't know. She won't tell me. She says it's a secret.
That's
That actually kinda
magic
makes
words
sense.
It's a secret.
Oz
I'll
ju-
go back to. I'm assuming Valia and Groshan are at the table too, right?
Am I?
Probably said we all gathered for breakfast, so I'm
Oh,
assuming.
okay.
All right. Round 2 of Save the Cat.
You want to help me go get the cat?
Oh no, I think we should leave it up to this buffoon.
Yes, go get the cat.
We did that last time, and look how it turned out.
I have since I was away, I have an important question.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there more more tea than just for the one?
Yes.
Jenny?
Then I'm sipping my tea.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair. I can give you that.
Oz kind of gets
Come
up.
on, Oz. You're fixing your mistake.
Oz kind of gets up and walks past you guys downstairs. Doesn't say anything.
I follow him.
He's
Sit down
stomping.
for
He's
tea.
furious.
I was halfway through my eggs and.
So who's all going downstairs?
Ability, you know.
What?
Who's all going to the treasure room?
Oz and Hawk. Anybody else following along?
Nope, Cabot is sitting down for tea.
Yep.
Bison understands that one of life's true delights is sharing tea with friends.
Oh, we're friends now.
I love
No,
this.
no.
Okay there, Uncle Iroh.
Right.
Wow.
Get
Okay,
there.
so we have new friendship going on there.
Hug.
Have a nice conversation. Vessel
Meanwhile,
sips
Hawk's
tea
trying to be
too.
responsible.
She goes, huh. I probably should have told them that I could just ask for the cat back. Oh,
Leave these
well.
things.
Oz
We
is
can't-
screaming.
You wouldn't have
Can't
heard
hear
that
this.
though.
I know, but he's screaming internally. He's just mad, so he's just like yelling as he's going down the stairs.
Oh, you're yelling as you go down the stairs.
He's
It's
angry.
like cartoon profanity.
Yeah. Like mumbling, gibbering, whatever.
Hawk is falling behind Oz, giving him a bit of a distance. Preface of that.
Yeah, so as you kind of walk down the stairs, Oz, can you make a dex saving?
A dex check?
Yep.
Saving throw.
Saving throw? That's a 10.
That's okay. Can I have you make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh
Oof.
God.
Oof.
That's a 12.
Okay. What's your max HP?
47.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll this on.
Instant death.
He bought roll 15. And D6.
15d6. Ooh, buddy.
Yep. So he walks down the stairs screaming profanity, and Hawk, you would see this as he's like screaming. He watches a jet of boiling hot water literally just hits him and slams him against the wall.
Ah.
Nice.
Are you alive?
Shit.
I have
No,
47
he's
HP.
unconscious.
He's unconscious.
I'm knocked out.
Actually, he's not, because this is considered fire damage.
Oh no.
Pog.
Yeah, that's
And-
it's
We
you're
win these.
scalded instead of the traditional like fire
Yeah,
burn.
so
We
he
win
takes
these.
he takes half of this.
We win
Yeah.
this.
Okay. So he's still up.
Yes.
How much is that?
Barely.
I was looking.
Half of 58. So
20. 29.
sure.
Yeah. 29.
I'll take those.
So he's still standing, but
I'm hurt real bad.
Do I see what caused it?
I instantly cover my mouth.
I mean, not from where you are currently,
Okay.
but yeah, it's like a fire hydrant because this is like a 60 cone.
Oh.
So it's like literally like he came to the doorway that leads to this like underground chamber, and then he was just immediately hit with it.
Right. So, like, how close? So after Oz hit the wall, how close was Hawk to Oz?
I'm up the stairs a bit, like 10 to
Okay.
2 feet.
So, like, Oz instantly covers his mouth and holds out his hand in front of Hawk. And then
Hawk stops. Well, Hawk had stopped when he got hit. So.
right. He slowly gets up, kind of like walks near him, and then Oz just goes, I should have came down here a lot more calmer.
And you both
think?
just hear this massive roar.
Oh no.
That must be the dragon turtle.
Meanwhile, Star, you watch this all happen as you're now currently sitting on the dragon turtle's head.
I am sipping my wine calmly. I still think this is a dream.
It's a very long dream.
You obviously have not had very long dreams. I've had some long dreams before, my dude. I call them movies sometimes.
What's a dream?
Dream.
Ah, perchance to journey.
Hadn't one of those in years.
Anyways,
Literally.
so yeah, I'm just like,
Everyone upstairs would hear the roar too.
so
By the
buddy,
way-
did you get them?
Did you get him?
Wait, is this just a roar or is it an intelligible roar?
You'd hear the
Hmm.
roar, and then you would hear Draconic shouting.
What is in the draconic shouting though?
Fusroda.
Intruder.
Fusroda.
No wonder I got hit so hard.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
that
no,
was
it's
a-
fire. Your torture.
There you go.
There we go.
The vessel, like knowing that you can actually talk to the dragon turtle, she looks at you and goes, "Should we?"
But we don't have anyone that speaks Draconic. We went over this.
All of a sudden, Buzz is just like, nope, I no longer understand.
Should we save them?
I cannot hear.
I don't. I
He
mean,
he reluctantly places his teacup onto the table. I'll go see what's going on.
I could just tell her to stop. Or we could let her have her fun.
Oh,
Up to you.
he sits back down, sips his tea.
Oh,
5
I don't have
minutes.
to do nothing? Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Right. It's like I don't have to do anything. Say less.
Vessel,
Say
Vessel,
less.
Vessel like is sitting like on the table, just in the middle of the table, and she sips her tea. And she goes,
Hawk's
5
gonna.
minutes.
I'm gonna regret saying this. Hawk's gonna slowly make his way down the stairs, ever so carefully, and just try to look inside the room.
Oz does the same.
You guys look and you see a gargantuan turtle.
Oz blinks and then looks at Hawk and just goes, I told you it was a dragon turtle.
I never said I didn't believe you.
Question: are you guys actually hiding?
No.
Not really.
Just kinda peeking
then
in.
We both probably see you.
I don't think there's a way to hide.
There's probably not enough room to hide.
Put it in perspective. Star would be like on the very tippy top, just sitting on top of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Crisscross applesauce on top of a dragon turtle's head.
How big is this turtle though? Oh my
Gargantuan.
god.
That.
I just saw the
Yeah.
picture.
Yep.
Yeah, we
They
see
are-
that. Is like, Hawk sees
They're
that.
about the size of like a massive galleon.
Hawk sees
like-
that. Is like,
Actually,
yep,
they're probably
nope,
bigger than
nope,
that.
I'm heading back upstairs.
Oz just goes, I'm bound by duty to get this cat back. And starts walking down the stairs.
Going to get both of us killed.
You can go
We're gonna
back.
get both of us killed.
You can go back.
I
This
see
is my
them.
problem.
Get them! Go!
Star, wait, no!
You're egging her on.
Go, my friend! Go! I don't know what part of you or me this is, but go!
The thing
God.
would rush about 40 feet towards you because it's on land.
It's not that fast.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
That's
Turtle.
That's it with his dash and his
Exactly.
20.
It's turtle.
But still, it's like a ship-sized turtle that is just.
Mhm.
It's still terrifying. Oz is just like,
Horrified.
he's not trying to be threatening. He didn't summon his sword or nothing. He's just,
Bro, you ever see a turtle go after like a grape or something?
Mhm.
no.
It's just like sprinting after it. Imagine being the grape.
Oh, I know
Oh,
I am the
exactly
grape.
what you're talking about. It's horrifying.
Yeah.
Oz just kind of is looking up at his imminent doom.
Hawk is not wearing his armor right now.
Neither is neither is Oz. And Oz just goes, Star, I'm here to
Meanwhile,
get you
the
back.
big
Oh, my shield for that matter. Oh, my armor is not existent.
5. Actually, it's the D6.
Oh, how much damage am I about
Star, I'm
to
here to
take?
get you back.
Don't worry, you'll come back when I wake up.
You're what?
He thinks this is a dream.
You're not sleeping.
That's okay.
I don't think I hear that
So much damage are we
Guys,
taking?
You guys here?
because of something the
You're
turtle
still
does.
wait. Are you still behind him?
Yeah, I haven't flew up the stairs yet.
They're scared. She
Okay.
can only go so fast.
Make Constitution saving throws.
I'm good at those.
Dex save was just because you're on the stairs.
A con and a dex save?
Nope, just con.
Okay.
Okay, I
Dex
roll.
was just because he was on the stairs.
So for Constitution, I rolled a 6.
21.
Okay. So at least Hawk takes half. I mean, I guess technically you both take half damage.
Mm.
Uh,
He took half damage on a 6?
what?
He rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, but it's fire damage.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You are human. He tiefling.
Yeah.
So that's 51. So 25 apiece.
Eh,
Okay.
Yep, nope, yeah.
How many death saves did I fail?
Hmm.
What do you mean?
He's down because he took
I'm
damage
down.
earlier.
I had
yeah,
18
you,
HP
you're
left.
knocked unconscious.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a calculation where, like, if I take
No,
more than
that-
a certain amount.
No.
if you take
take
more than your max health.
yeah,
Oh.
if you take if you ever drop below more than your max
You have
health,
to take negative your max health. in
Oh,
order to
okay,
instantly
okay.
Die.
yeah, that's just an insta kill.
Got you.
Yeah, that's an instant kill. Everything else, if it doesn't get to that, everything else is just next round you get death saving throws.
Got you.
All right. After that,
How far are we from them, by the way?
Because it takes 6 feet. At this point, you'd be 20 feet.
Okay.
Because it would have rushed forward. They would have had their conversation, and then it would have just blasted them because he got his weapon back.
To be fair, I did tell Hawk to go.
you did, but Hawk's gonna leave you there alone. Oh, and he was, man, it's whatever. He's gonna start pulling you up the stairs.
And at that point, Star is like, okay, up, again, rehearse, do this again. Casting
pulls
healing
fast.
word at the downed person to heal them for. Okay, hold on. 1 plus modifier 5 points.
Okay, you come back to consciousness.
As Hawk's starting to drag you up the stairs.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
And meanwhile, upstairs, Vessel sips her tea and goes, she killed the small angry one. And she just kind of says that nonchalantly to everyone that's in the room.
Yep. Does
How does everyone react to that?
About what you would expect.
I sip more of my tea.
Grishon also sips his tea. I was gonna say, like, meanwhile all this is happening, I feel as if we're all just like sipping our tea.
You
Yeah,
are.
It's like, but not at the same time, just one after another. In
Yep.
pauses.
Like a circle.
So with my strength,
we're
we're
doing like
drag him up the
the
stairs.
we're doing like the King of the Hill thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Vessel, after she said, Vessel looks to you, Visor, and goes, now?
Now.
Takes a sip of her tea.
By the time he gets down, I'm halfway. I'm halfway up the stairs again,
Yeah, you
dragging
guys
him by
are-
his ankles.
Essentially, you guys are like fleeing up the stairs as this turtle like roars, and then
I'm not
just
playing.
kind
I'm
of
just
stops
slowly
and
dragging.
watching you.
Look, I wasn't gonna leave him behind.
Oz kind of glances back. Wait, the turtle stopped. Hold on.
Come
Glutton
on.
punishment.
The turtle stopped.
I mean, you don't know that. You just see a turtle roar and then just slam its ship-sized claws onto the ground.
Oh, I thought I heard you say
Yeah.
like the turtle stopped. Never mind.
Yeah, it stopped,
Oh,
but you don't really
Right.
know that.
Hawk is also holding on to you, so you're not going anywhere.
and I'm just like, wait.
Let me at him,
Hey, man,
coach.
SpongeBob.
Ah.
So if you want to stop this, Bison, be my guess. Otherwise, I'm taking Angry back upstairs.
Hmm?
Stop.
Stop enough, and that's all Vessel.
Okay.
Well,
whatever
the
you guys-
thing is,
whatever you guys are here to do.
Vessel communicates through telepathy with it, so no one would hurt anything.
I'm
Mm.
gonna go grab some ice because it's boiling in my place.
It's a little
Okay.
warm.
So yeah, eventually you guys go running up the stairs. Everyone's just sipping tea.
Drag him. I'm assuming his head's like hitting the stairs every now and then.
Now.
Could you be a little bit more gentle?
You
No.
forgot the cat.
Look,
Did you run into problems?
Actually, the cat's
one
fine.
big one and one not so big.
No.
He points down to us.
No. The cat's fine.
The cat, yeah, the cat's fine. This one just made the dragon turtle very angry, apparently. Hog is assuming because he can't understand the dragon turtle.
Did you not shout the secret word?
No.
There's a
no,
secret word?
So... Wait, secret word, what?
What?
The password.
Hawk lets go of Oz and sits down. gets a cup of tea. I'm
Oz
done.
just lays on the floor.
God, you didn't even ask nicely. She sips her tea.
Oz is just laying on the floor. He's near death. He doesn't care. Oz is just on the floor. He's done.
I think we honestly didn't have a chance to ask
You guys
nicely.
have never seen a burnt tiefling before until now.
There's like
That's
smoke
impressive.
coming off of me.
More like steam, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's water based, so it's
Yeah, so
scalded.
steam.
It's like
Oh, you blistered.
I'm just laying on the floor. In pain, but I'm laying on the floor, not saying a word.
Taking a short rest.
Yep.
Would you like me to go
If you
retrieve
can-
your friend?
If you can, please.
Do I already know the word? Or am I okay to just speak with the turtle?
oh, the turtle knows you. You could have just walked
Okay.
down there at any time. If you would have
Yeah.
went down there with him, the turtle would never
Yep.
attack.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Faizen just nonchalantly gets up.
All according to
After you were
KKK.
describing all that with like you knowing the troll I could talk to, like, yeah, we probably should have had Faizen come with us, but it's too late now.
To be fair, did you actually know?
No, well, no, I didn't know. Hawk didn't know.
Walk down. I'm guessing I just see stars sitting.
Wait, who are you? You're not usually in here.
It's me. Your
Oh, I didn't recognize you. Usually, you're no like your old form. But how you doing, Harriet? You good?
oh,
We got that thing
Oh.
worked out, right? Yeah, I mean, like things are going pretty nice. I think I'm getting back to usual now. So yeah, no, things are pretty good. I give like a double thumbs up. Things are pretty good right now. Also, I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know where this came from. I don't remember turtles. So
I don't
yeah.
know what you're talking about. Can you come down? I think your friends want to see you again.
But they were just here. They're supposed to come back. We're going for round 2.
Round 2.
Gently sets his head down, and Star just kind of falls off.
Oh, okay. It's time. Am I supposed to be waking up now? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
It picks Star up, and it now flops towards you.
Okay.
Being
Perfect.
as it's only like 20 feet from the entrance at this point.
Yes.
And and she sets Star down in front of you and just tells you, "Please take this."
Please take this.
I'm done. Please take this.
Faizen nods knowingly.
Turtle's
Grabs,
like, I'm
grabs,
brain cells listening.
Right?
grabs Star by the hand, and starts leading him back up.
Goodness.
Okay. That is that weird, huh? This is the weirdest dream I think I've ever had. I'm not saying something.
You
Oh.
believe you're in a dream, sir?
Don't you?
That question's too deep for me.
Star
Star's a little too deep for me right now.
We'll talk about this later. Just push him up the stairs.
All right. I had to make a note. Anyways, yeah. Okay.
Did
I
I even
had
a note
to
that we'll
make
talk
a
about
note.
dreaming later?
No. Well, you don't know what the note is.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll just walk up the stairs. Very quiet. I have retrieved your friend,
Thank you.
Do you want me
and
to
then
do?
I will go and sit back down, sip some more tea.
Wait, I
You
assume
sure we're
that's
not
why
doing
you
round
set
2? I mean, the
a
dragon
bottle of
turtles, I
strawberry
think, is ready.
margarita mix in front of me.
Grayshaw nods at Weizen.
Oh, so I should chug it.
What happened?
No, I said-
Okay.
Oh, I think Larissa gave him some.
Ah.
You just set a massive bottle of just strawberry margarita in front of me.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh. Huh.
wait, is it just the mix, or is it actually
No,
like
no, it's
The mix. Only the mix.
no,
That'd
no,
be
it's,
funny.
it's the actual
Okay,
Pre-mixed. Jose Cuervo.
gotcha.
What size is this? I don't even know. Anyway, it's a lot of alcohol.
Do your friends always go about things so? I forgot the word I was thinking of. Holy shit!
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Oh my god! I just had a derp. I can't
Disastrous,
think
chaotic.
Calm.
Let's see. Not calm.
Interesting.
Not calm.
De-
I don't know.
definitely,
Definitely
not
not
calm.
calm.
Anything but calm.
A few of us are pretty calm there.
I can't think of word. I can't word. What was word?
What was word?
What
Are
was
you
word?
drinking, sir?
No.
Like you seem lost, and like the vessel just goes. You know, I thought I was the crazy one. What is
Pfizer's
he?
just like, well, what was word? What is word?
That is right.
He's sipping his tea, concerned.
Wait. Say the full sentence again before you went idiot.
Do your friends always try and go about things so?
I assume he's speaking to Greshon or just whoever's there.
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah, some of them are.
Look, I was trying to not save Oz from himself. It didn't work out.
See, there's a reason why I didn't go down, and he turns to Hawk.
I
And
wanted
really hard to
this.
remember.
Wait, hold.
On the floor.
Which parts of you are me?
I
I'm like
wanted
pointing
this.
at all of you individually.
Oh yeah, Star, this isn't a dream. You're awake.
Prove it.
I smack him in the face.
Good,
That
because Greshon was
tells
about to
me
go up and punch him.
nothing. I do that all the time.
Oh, that was my big plan. Does anybody have a way to convince the cat that all this is real?
Stab him.
Stand back.
Stand back.
Hog stands up, backs away.
Still laying
I
on the
thought you were
floor.
about to say walks out of the room.
Oh, I want
It's
to
like
watch
that.
this.
It's like that gif of Homer going back through the fucking.
There you
bush.
go.
Oh god.
Mr. Kitty. This was
Yes,
a dream.
strange one.
This was a dream.
I know it's a dream. Why are you telling me that?
Is this a dream?
Yes.
My god, that means we could do anything. I mean,
Exactly. Except it's my dream, so I do whatever I want.
wait, if that, can I have permission? Then,
I don't know. Okay. Maybe just a little bit. Don't go too crazy. Don't want to start being on the moon or anything.
okay.
Oz
I was
just
just-
closes his eyes.
And you
I know.
watch
I
it
know.
like
I
as-
guess I'm
as-
sweet enough.
You all better be ready because I just gave Demigod permission to do anything.
Yeah, you did.
you
I always expected Star.
you
being
kind
the
of all
kind
watch
TPK.
like as we kind of you watch as she goes all right, and you watch as an Eldritch Blast goes sailing down the hallway,
Oh no.
Nice.
and you hear a just split second. You'll hear, oh no.
Valia gets up and goes to try and find someone.
Yep.
You don't
We
get
need
far.
an adult.
Where's Blue at in all this?
Just to take a bath.
Hmm.
What could
Still in
she
bath.
do?
She's taking
Yeah.
another bath.
Yeah,
She's probably taking the same bath.
yeah, she's relaxing in her bath.
How long has that
11.
been?
Could Greshon in theory yell
You're
loud
the one
enough
that
in
takes the
Thieves' Can?
giant baths, man.
I
You
take
should
an
know.
hour-long bath. An hour-long shower, I mean.
I mean, if thieves can't.
Kind of like the like from my understanding, Thieves' Can is both written and verbal and kind of
It's thieves can't's weird because it's like I think of it as like Morse code almost.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
it's verbal
Mm.
components, it's movement components.
No, it's like it's halfway
it's-
between slang and jargon.
Yeah, it's like it's very much like a lot of like hidden within meaning stuff. Is how I've
It's
been
like a
interpreting.
riddle.
Yeah, it's like a lot of code.
Yeah,
Where it's like,
it's not really something you can shout in.
yeah,
All
like,
right,
more
he's
like-
just gonna yell in
yeah.
common, like as loud as he can to call for Blue.
Assuming she can hear us in her private bath.
You never know.
Assume they haven't fallen asleep.
It's fine. I just needed a dead body.
That's not concerned. That's.
Oz just shakes his head, eyes still closed.
I suppose I should be thankful it wasn't one of us.
I couldn't kill you. Now I can kill you. I took care of that little problem. So
Wait.
who is gonna be the dead body?
When we took care of the.
Well, obviously it's
Oh,
definitely me
no.
because I'm the one that is the dream of all.
That's
I
true.
looked towards Vise and I'm just, did she just do what I think she did?
Hog chimes in. Yeah, I think she just did what I think she just did.
Oz kind of sits up. What did she just do?
Think back to the time we fought her and what I did.
Oh.
Oh.
Hog sips more tea.
Chugs it.
I'm surprised y'all aren't
wait.
all alcoholics yet.
Wait, did someone actually chug tea?
No.
No.
Damn.
Hawk is an alcoholic. He just has a constitution to not be drunk.
It's fair.
Just find a liquor store and drink it.
The
Drink
whole,
the store.
the whole store.
Yes.
There you go.
Wait, so the noise that followed the Eldritch Blast, did it sound familiar?
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill anyone. I just need to be able to do this. And she looks at Star, and can I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
I certainly can make a wisdom saving throw.
But can you succeed?
I'm not sure.
Let's
We're
find
gonna
out.
find out.
I'm gonna find out.
Cause
That's it. 12.
that is not a success. And
Oh,
are you
boy.
still vulnerable to psychic damage?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Lovely.
That
Happily.
didn't change when I gained my brain back. That's some neurological problems that's going on there. And psychological.
So, Star, you start to hear this like it's almost like this siren type song, and it kind of sounds nice.
Hmm.
It sounds really nice.
It just starts swaying to it.
And then it keeps getting louder, louder, and your head starts to hurt and shake. And you kind of all watch as as blood starts to like literally come out of his eyes.
I am now imagining the frenzy from Bloodborne caused by the Winter Lanterns.
I know
Oh,
exactly what
boy.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm crazy.
And you guys kind of like it starts to hurt, and then you kind of look up and you see Vessel like, I gotta get away, and you just run.
I'm gone. 1 second I'm there, the next I'm not.
Well, let's see if you're still alive. Oh yeah, that's
Well, my statement can still work.
so you only take
It's
16.
very different
Take
sense.
16 points of psychic damage.
16. Okay, is that
That,
regular?
that is
without the-
doubled. I
Okay,
rolled
that
it.
is double. Okay. Here's the thing. Since my constitution is currently 1, I have 15 points of health grand total because at 1 constitution I have a -5 modifier to
Oh.
health. So
That's a good point.
yeah,
Does
Oh.
con? I didn't think con.
it
went
con
hit negative.
directly ties to how much hit points I have.
It does, but I didn't think a negative con subtracted from.
It
your
does.
health. Does it?
I think so.
No, because like then it wouldn't make sense with like a wizard. Like at level 1, you could theoretically have 1 HP or
Hmm.
negative.
Hmm.
So I think if it's you get an additional HP per level for every point. I don't think you
Someone
lose that.
consult the tomes. Or the internet, rather.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Who? What?
I'm
We
just,
need-
I'm just
we
making a
need-
new character and see
yeah.
what happens with negative.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually an interesting way to do that.
Uh, okay, so theoretically, every level you would just subtract that from your every time you leveled up.
Mm-hmm. And since I'm at 1, I have a -5 modifier, which then
So yeah,
won't outright
technically,
kill me, but
at-
each level up for me is 8 points. So that leaves me with 3. And since we're level 5, 15.
yeah, no, you're right. So you can never go
So
below
I took
1,
yes,
but yes,
but I have 15 points of health. You did 16 points of psychic damage.
yeah, it gets weird when you're like trying to do max HP. Yeah, but yeah, technically yes. In this instance, they would subtract from your HP.
So, Star goes unconscious.
Like you see, start to like run, and then he just falls on his face.
I'm just like, just like a pool of blood starts forming from like all the orifices of his head.
Oz's jaw just
Yeah,
drops.
no, it 100% decreases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this instance, it would. You just can't like it'll never subtract when you gain HP. It'll just be a 1.
I mean, it subtracts at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm just saying like the my theory was like you would theoretically
Also,
have
we can
negative
just chalk
HP.
it up to the magic making me super weak.
Yeah.
Just in general.
In this instance, yes, it would subtract from HP.
So,
Anywhoozles,
I'm on the floor in a pool
he's
of my
on
own
the
blood.
floor now.
I'm currently bleeding out through my face and ears.
That was this.
No, yeah, it decreases when you level up, at least on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it would because it would subtract it.
Once more, I'm asking for your support.
We're arguing as the cat bleeds out.
Oz
fine.
stands up and kind of just looks at Vessel and just says, "What's wrong with you?"
Oh no.
He had to make sure he was awake, and now we know.
You killed him. Before, I didn't doubt that you didn't kill him. I just saw you kill my friend.
He's not dead.
That's
So-
failure.
So he's not bleeding right now.
I go over to Star and I check for a pulse.
There is a pulse.
He's just
like
like
that. I cast Spare the Dying.
just stabilizing him.
Yeah.
See, he's alive.
Oz is just like,
She's right.
every single moment I'm really starting to hate you.
It's okay, buddy. One day you'll have power.
And one day, I hope I'm the one to. And then,
I walk out of the room. I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Hi.
Know that, like you would theoretically, all of you would have left the room at this point. Being that
Yeah.
somebody shouted for blue, who would have slowly gotten up and gotten into this room. And
Oh, no,
now,
no. Hawk heard the shout for blue. I was like, I better leave. I've already
yeah.
seen too much.
like, no,
That's also what I was trying to time it with. So, like, before I say, I hope I'm the one to kill you, I assume that's when Blue, like, comes in.
oh yeah, you would finish that sentence.
Yeah. And I hope
Everyone
I'm
else
the
would have
one
noticed her walking in the room.
to
not
kill
you.
you.
Da, da, da.
Remember, you are at 5 HP.
I understand this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much damage she can do in one round.
A lot.
So we're not
It
losing
casts
Star this episode, we're
Disintegrate.
losing Oz this episode.
We're losing both.
Because you just threatened the one person you do not want to threaten ever on this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
9th level Disintegrate.
I also noticed that
Everyone's
episode-
dead.
Yeah, that's
Episode of sheer chaos.
And we were gonna do weekly things.
We haven't gotten past the 3rd day.
Oh no! Okay, that's going to be bad things.
no.
I'm expecting 9th level something.
No. First roll was a natural 19. Second roll was a natural 20. So the second attack is gonna crit.
Aha.
This tracks.
Did
So, Bud, you got a second character ready?
Oh,
I just want to say it's like if Volume would not have fully left if she saw Blue come in, 'cause she would want to tell Blue what happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gresham would have done the same.
But we're like near the door, like
Yeah,
we're not.
we're all at the door.
Yeah, we're not in the room. Would be like outside the room.
Hawk
Yeah,
might be telling us
like
that
you guys would
Hawk
have still
is
been
still-
at the table. He
Yeah.
would have been by the stairs,
yep.
Mhm.
I was laying on the floor.
and the stairs are like right there,
Yep.
by where she would have came out. Trying to figure out like, 2 attacks would. Yeah, 2 attacks would. Do you have something? Cast a spell and do. Da, da, da.
Da, 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 da.
I'm assuming Vizen's just still
Was-
sitting
wait,
sipping
that
tea.
was a wedding song.
Yeah, it was.
I
That's
think
what
I know what
giggling.
my favorite moment so far of this this arc is.
This?
Adds that to my list of moments.
So
My favorite moment from last arc was the fact that I was playing with a Rajang and a max level monk lizard man.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty
Actually
great.
Add it to my
That was-
We have a
that
tendency to
that
meet
was
people
like-
who are way out of our league.
Insane.
Why
getting
are we even
branded.
here?
Did you say you're definitely getting branded?
Oh yeah.
Not where I'm supposed to be. It's like you're playing an RPG, you wander into the high level area.
Oh,
It's like, oh, this is level 50 area. I'm level 5.
that's a 12.
Oh.
That would get doubled to 36.
Actually, that is us. We're
Mhm.
level 17 country or higher.
Yeah.
So
no, yeah.
that's already 42. Yeah, no, like just based upon rapier damage, he's insta dead.
Is he like dead or down?
No, dead.
No.
Insta
'cause
dead.
Let's put it this way: the before I've added anything else, the rapier damage of it in itself is currently sitting at 48. So I mean, he could theoretically, yeah. Then you subtract the 5.
Okay,
And
so
then- And then we do
How the fuck do you spell Valia?
brand.
VALIEA.
That would have been
Thank you.
bonus action to activate.
write down your favorite
Done.
moments with these characters because we're slowly losing them.
Oh no, I'm making my list of moments as we go for potential artwork. So
Already.
Oh, cool.
the tea drinking has made it into it.
49.
Make it a mural.
What, not us getting blasted by a hot water jet?
Absolutely not.
65. And then
Wait, I have a question.
should have done that on the first one.
Oh, that was all of the first one?
Wait, what are you rolling at this point?
70.
Ethan, I have a question for you.
77.
Yes.
Was that?
Were
Was
you
that,
trying to die?
That was one
No.
attack.
No, that's both attacks.
I'm just playing my
So-
character.
Wait, how much was the one attack though?
No.
Because wouldn't like if it doesn't actually go over his thing, wouldn't the second attack just give him 2 immediate death failed
Yeah.
death saves?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, it has to be in one single attack for it to instantly kill someone.
Yeah, he would have been knocked unconscious with the first one. No, you're right. He would have been knocked unconscious with the first one. Second attack would have automatically put him down to death.
It automatically already would have crit, and it still crits.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So he has 2 failed death saves.
and
well,
then
I think
there's a third attack, right?
Well, I don't know how crit works.
I mean,
Yeah,
a crit is 2 failed death saves.
Yeah. A regular attack.
Oh yeah,
will
auto
count as
crits
one,
when you attack. Yeah,
and
you're right.
when you're
Mhm.
So the
getting
crit
a crit on a already bleeding out enemy, that counts as 2.
Yes. So that's 2 automatic death saves.
Just gone.
And actually, because I think she's still.
So, Ethan, how are you feeling, bud?
Oh, I'm chilling.
He's feeling.
But question, Ethan, how's Oz feeling right now?
I mean, he's dead, so
Again,
Guttural
by the way.
noises.
oh, this time he's actually dead though.
Oh, not dead yet.
No, no,
Well,
he's still
he's not-
sitting at 2 death
he's not
saves.
perma-dead yet.
Okay, want me to roll my
We
last?
have a corpse, but we're not. It's not perma-dead.
Want me to roll my last or?
Roll your last death save.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh, he's-
Like I said, we have a cadaver.
Well, it's
Mhm.
been fun. I guess I don't have to play D&D anymore.
You're not
Oh,
fully dead.
This is your
Well,
second death, my dude.
Isn't that all
It
3
really
failures?
gets complicated after the third.
Isn't that all 3 failures?
It is.
Oh, 2 failures.
Yeah,
Oz is
But that
dead.
doesn't
you
mean you're
still
dead,
be
dead.
revived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your corpse is still there. That means there's a chance for another revive.
Okay, we'll see.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, you should really cast
no.
Disintegrate.
If I remember correctly, you chose the cage, correct?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh!
So
I remember what the cage
Oz-
does. I have it on my person.
specifically with him, you watch as Oz passes out, bleeds out, and then stands back up.
That's what I said. We'll see. That's what I said. I was chilling. I remember what my item does.
Yeah.
Your tone and your words almost implied you were upset, so I wasn't sure what was going on.
No.
Slightly upset.
I'm gonna. So Oz is you just so you're clear what's going on.
Mhm.
You are now max HP,
Yep.
being as this is no longer you.
Okay.
Go.
Cool.
Go.
Go.
Alright. So, when said creature dies, its soul is drawn into the cave and is slowly corrupted and turned into a demon.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
But no,
Wait,
this isn't
didn't
what's
we
going
already
on
have a
with your
demon?
soul. You have a second soul
I
that is
sure
trying
do.
to enter your body.
I sure do.
This is
Congratulations, you're full
that's-
demon at last.
That is this soul.
Yes.
He sounds happy. I don't like that.
So he's not a mercenary anymore. He's a demon. Got it.
He's a mercenary demon.
He's still a blood hunter.
No, yeah, he was whatever was in his soul.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess
You wanted this to happen.
I wanted to see what would happen. I love leaving it up to the DM and leaving it up to like the way my character acts because I love
Ethan's
seeing
like,
what happens
there's
next.
2 things that can happen here.
I'm like, let's see. If Oz dies, he can actually officially die. Or the cage can activate. And the cage activates. And now
Oh, no,
I am
It's not a may with that.
Yeah.
It just happens.
It just happens, yeah.
right.
I forgot it was that magic item.
So now you guys get to deal with him.
Yeah, deal.
Stop enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this.
Stop that.
No.
Buddy. I know
Yeah?
exactly how this is gonna play out.
So what are you doing? Because you just stood. Even like Blue's like, oh fuck.
Wonderful.
He's still going to be called Oz because I have completely forgotten the name I given him. I don't think he actually had a name, as far as I'm concerned. So
His name was Sword.
nah.
We're not gonna know that anyway. So at
Right.
this point, it's really just how are you gonna act him out?
Right. So
And demons don't give out their actual names.
right. So
How you
Oz
find him?
stands and he looks around.
Like you still have like a rapier. Like as you turn, the rapier is now at your throat.
Right.
She knows you're not you.
I turn
I just realized I have to adjust my armor score.
and
I did.
Oz just goes, "What, you've never seen someone come back to life before?"
No, I have to. She kind of looks. She's kind of like side eyes everyone and goes. Though it's been a while since I've seen a possession.
The power of Christ compels you.
I feel like I feel like just Gresham looks towards Molly for that. I'm like, the fuck is gonna be?
Well,
Oh no. No.
I tried to possess him long ago, but that didn't exactly happen. Now it's finally happened, now that the wonderful demigod over here has essentially released me. Now the question is, what to do and will I comply? Because I like you. I like everyone here. The question is, how long do I want to actually keep all of you alive? Because none of you can stop me, even if you wanted to. Now then, Phison, do you have any more tea? Because I'm really thirsty.
Before I let you go,
Yes.
promise not to fuck with the little one.
I mean, if she tries to kill me again, I can't make any promises, Blue.
Oh, if she tries to kill you, you will be truly dead this time.
Well, you do make a fair point, don't you?
So, you leave her alone.
You have my word.
She removes the rapier and just walks away.
Now, as I said, Phison, do you have any more tea? I'm really thirsty.
He side eyes you. I suppose if you can play nicely, perhaps I might have another cup.
Alright.
Hog turns it all. Are we okay with this?
Oz goes to sit. Oz, that you see, goes to sit down and awaits his tea.
Is this okay?
Very, very slow and ritualistically. Hands you a cup.
No.
So, for context, for the players and not the characters, my demon's a Japanese samurai.
Oh, fun.
So, not only is he bloodthirsty, but he's also respectful.
But is he thirsty?
So, now that he has.
Lawful evil.
Essentially,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
as long as you guys don't try to kill him, he won't try to kill you.
Gresham, like everyone on the that was outside the room would have noticed this, right?
I mean, we were watching.
Okay.
And
Gresham
listening.
goes in and bows his head for a moment and in a hushed tone is like, "May I ask you a question?
I don't see why not.
Are you a friend or a foe?" And he's gonna insight check the response.
Are you one?
Insight
Oh,
check.
God, insight check.
Go on, Ryan. Insight check.
Insight
such a
check. Go
question.
ahead.
He
As
makes
long as
Oz
you-
makes
hey,
direct
hey, hey.
eye contact.
As long as you are smarter than the last one.
No, he was pretty smart. It's just I kind of influenced his decisions sometimes. He made things fun for me.
Was he though?
He really wasn't smart.
I'm pretty sure.
And
He just kind of
so he
chuckles.
asks again.
Hmm.
Friend or foe? And he kind of has that look in his eyes of like curiosity, but at the same time like the whole caution thing, like if you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you kind
Right.
of thing, like as long as you know you don't hurt anyone.
Oz just kind of grins and goes, I like all of you. You guys are entertaining to me. Friend.
Insight check.
Well, it means he's not trying to be deceptive. He's
Arian
being
does
honest.
two things.
Yeah, no, that's Greshon. That's not me.
Yeah.
He does not fucking trust new people, even
Sean
with
does two
demonic
things:
possession.
insight checks and checks for traps.
I love
That
it.
is a hang on, sir. 17 plus a 9. That's 26.
He's being completely
26,
honest.
I think.
He's not trying to be deceptive at all.
Greshon nods and sits down next to him.
As you were looking at him, you notice that Oz's eyes are no longer amber, and his hair is no longer white. It's completely black, and his eyes are completely red.
Okay, there, Oni.
There
Well, he's a Japanese samurai demon, so yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
He's literally an Oni, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a blood hunter.
Cool.
You essentially just went, how edgy can I make my character, and kind of times that by 20.
I'm just letting it flow, man. Hey, it's working
this
out
man
in my
loves his
favor
edge.
right now. I'm good.
Any more
This man
edge,
loves
you'd cut
his
the
edge,
ship
I
in
can say
half.
that.
I made a Dark Knight for a reason, guys.
Seriously, if
I
you
play
cut any
Omen.
edge, you would cut the ship in
to
half.
be fair, Greshon still doesn't trust him, but for now, he'll see where this goes.
Oh yeah,
me feel
I
honest.
just looked up what Spirit of Dying does, and yeah, Star is snoring right now.
That boy sleep.
He's sleep.
Hawkeye
Very sleep.
sat at the table, was just kind of keeping an eye on, air quotes, Oz for now.
I go down to Star as he's asleep, and I just smack his face a little. Up and at him.
Can't I just lie here?
Yeah, okay.
You tried.
Yeah, just kind
Yeah,
of
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sure.
So it's kind of like, yeah, that worth the effort. Volley finishes her tea and leaves the room.
And that's day one.
Yep.
And now we have a
Oz
month
drinks
long
his
to get
tea.
used to our new demon
Holy
buddy.
And can
crap.
I have you make a wisdom saving
Who?
Who?
Oz?
Oz? Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Because you're
an actual good roll. 18.
18. Okay.
Wow.
I feel like we just started a sitcom. A month on a ship with our demon buddy.
That is one save.
This is a sitcom. This is 100% a sitcom.
Because essentially
Mhm.
every night you're going to be making a wisdom saving throw on your gauge.
Okay.
Every time you roll less than a 10, it slowly starts to break away at that soul.
So yeah,
And
roll
yeah.
like 50 times.
So,
Probably, yeah.
Theoretically, we'd be entering the first week, so you would be making 7 saves.
Okay.
Good luck.
I got
Just
a
for the
cheat
record,
sheet to
just
look
put it
at.
out there. Unless something interesting happens, Bolio spends the week training.
Yeah, it's like unless someone is trying to fix this situation.
Well, Hawk can't.
Alan is
Yeah,
spending the week casing our new friend.
So
in
o-
quotation marks.
only one save was below 10.
Okay. So
That was a 6. Everything else was like 10 and higher.
Which roll was that? Just so we know what.
It was a wisdom
yeah.
save.
Day of the week.
yeah.
No, what
Oh,
day of the week was that?
It was if we're counting Sunday as day 7, that was Saturday.
Okay. So that's pretty well done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, Star's gonna be hanging out with the demon buddy.
'Cause of
So
course.
is Graishan apparently.
Oz just
Oh,
No, no,
gives-
no. As in like, you know, slapping an arm over him
I
and just
forgot,
kind of
like,
like,
here's-
you know, carousing.
The first
That's fun.
part of like Star's week is just very much bad decision making, isn't it?
Yeah.
First day, the third
Day
day, the
from-
fourth day.
Yeah.
feel like it
look
always
at those
kinda is.
wisdom rolls, man. Look at those wisdom
Yeah.
rolls. Yeah.
I'll post what's going on with Star. This
Yeah.
week.
No,
Okay.
that's a fair thing to do.
So it's like Star just like asking new Oz question. I'm just gonna call him Oz still. Is
Sure.
Star just asking Oz like a whole bunch of questions? Excuse me.
Yeah, that's first week.
That's
So
the
yeah,
first
wisdom
week.
4, intelligence 8.
Okay. So is Star just like asking a whole
Woo.
bunch of questions?
Do you remember anything you have done in your like past? Like, why are you so angry all the time? Have you killed like hundreds of thousands of people? Have you like, you know, done just a slew of questions without giving any pause for you to answer?
Oz is just looking at him and he just smiles. He just goes, "You're a very curious one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
Keep that. It'll bring you a long way."
yeah, it has.
But
What do
to
you think I'm doing?
answer a few of your questions, yes, I've killed probably thousands. And that's the only one I'm gonna answer. Purely because you asked a
not even
whole
the
bunch.
When are you from? I like the When. The When one was.
That much I actually don't remember. It's been a long time.
Oh, so you're like really old. Wait, why don't you have a beard?
Because as a demon, you can't really see the age on me. It's kind of like you
Gone.
see how I died, you know?
Oh, wait, doesn't that make you a ghost then? Why are you a demon? Why don't you're a ghost?
There's a lot to explain. You even with your whole brain, you probably wouldn't be able to understand it.
I have a brain now. I also have rest of my tail. Look at this. I'm like twitching the end of my tail.
Yeah, how does that feel, by the way, to be complete again?
It feels really weird, actually. I've had it gone so long. Yeah, it's not actually not like that long, but I've had it gone so long that it squeeze. I like hold out my tail.
You want me to squeeze your tail?
Yes.
Rashan, squeeze his tail. I'm not doing it, I'm sorry.
You think I'd touch that thing?
You think I want to?
It's fine, prestidigitation. It's fine.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Can Graishan see like if he's like the same like yucky muck that he was?
I just
before?
cast
minus-
prestidigitation on my tail.
So it's
Fully
technically clean.
It's poofy right now.
Well, it does
He
look
sighs
soft.
and just touches the tail, but at the very last second he pulls.
Okay, do you actually like touch the core of the tail or no? Just the outside.
No, he touches. Like not the outside specifically, just like he actually like, you know, holds the tail for like a split second because he has to pull it. Or he'll end up pulling it. Just
All right.
gently.
To keep this into moderate terms. It's a very strange meow that you hear in response to that.
Oz kind of squints.
That felt weird. I discovered that not too long ago.
I look at Gresham. So is it an actual tail?
It would seem so.
Huh.
That made me feel weird. Okay, anyways, but that's new. I didn't know that happened.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I wonder. Gresham goes
Do it again.
immediately to scratch at the base of the tail.
Star just melts.
This is revenge for all the hugs.
That's actually kind of cute.
Interesting. And then he goes back to his his tea.
Star
Oz
is now
also
just
takes a sip
a
of his
total
tea.
of a cat.
You all have just like within like what 4 days at this point, you all have just been like, oh yeah, Weizen tea. This is the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're all
Honestly,
on board with tea.
everyone is.
This is when you
everyone
guys all
has their
find out
tea.
Vizen's been poisoning you with tea.
right. This is where we all
Look,
die.
you dog has a
Small
constitution to be
amounts.
fine.
This is when I reveal to you that Weizen's big bad.
He's been
evil.
feeding
Right.
small amounts of arsenic throughout the entire
Yes.
week.
It's like, you guys are insane. It's time to kill you off.
No, we've been going insane because of the arsenic.
True.
That's why he's asking about the chugging.
There you go.
Yes. Oh wait, no, not too much at once. No, it'll
Oh,
ruin everything.
man.
You'll die too
One by
quickly.
one.
It'll hit you
if
quicker.
you guys want to chug tea, that's all you, man.
Right.
I mean, I have a feeling that it's not as big as the joke is. It's in the sense that Bison might correct me if I'm wrong, Spath, but like Bison cherishes his tea, and he's
Please
under
don't
the
chug it.
belief that you just don't chug something.
He's
You have
just gonna
to,
be offended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just gonna be really upset.
That's actually exactly right.
Yeah.
Vizen will be incredibly upset if you attempt to chug his tea.
Or add alcohol to
Exactly.
it, apparently.
I feel like because I feel like that would be a slight on him and Oz at this.
Oh yeah, it would be Oz too now. I forget. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you better enjoy that tea. Yeah. Respectfully drinks the tea.
Wow.
Mm. Like Star's been drinking the tea, but slowly as the week goes on, it's like, it's not really doing as much for me anymore.
Mm.
Weird. Kind of.
That's to be
enough.
expected with you. That's okay.
No, it's
Bison is
it's
there
not
with them,
thick
right?
enough. Can you make it thicker?
I look over to Bison.
Bison stares at you with the fire of hatred.
I also
What?
slowly
It's still
stare
tea.
back at you.
It's still tea. Can you just make it thick?
Do not disrespect the tea.
But it's still
Don't
tea.
don't respect the tea.
Okay.
Don't disrespect the tea.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't disrespect the tea.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's.
Christ.
I had a moment there.
You were Oz.
What was that?
Right. Forgive me.
It
was a slip.
Like, you can be friend. Don't respect the tea. You're not friend.
You're no
You
longer
just-
friend.
Biden's
It's a JoJo standoff all of a sudden.
Yes, dun,
Biden's
dun.
definitely there, right? Like with us in this,
Sipping tea.
Yes.
because Graishan's gonna compliment him on the tea.
Ah, thank you.
You are
Like,
very.
Yeah, I assume we all have tea every morning.
This is a Earl Grey.
You are a very impressive tea
Introduce
maker.
myself.
How long did it take you to master the art of tea?
Well, my master made me spend many, many hours on it. At first, I thought it was terrible, but at some point, I grew to really like it.
Squints.
Hey,
Just-
practice makes perfect.
That is fascinating. Your training has truly paid off, I can tell.
I have much more to learn. There's so much tea I've yet to try.
Think of
Can
all
you
the
try
teas
the thick
out in the
tea
world.
next?
The-
Thick tea.
They cannot be thick.
I have made a miraculous discovery. This here is either a very rare, delicious tea or a very deadly poison.
Oh my god,
Mm.
fucking Uncle Ira.
Yes! Alright, Uncle Iroh.
Welcome
Oh.
everybody to Bison.
What is this? Uncle Iroh?
Bison.
It only took us, 4 sessions for them to figure it out?
Oh no.
No, I had it.
No,
Inkling
we
the tea
called it
started.
earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely thought it.
Uh-huh.
There's more to it than
Essentially,
that,
what
though.
we've come to the conclusion is Bison is essentially imagine Sasuke, but with Uncle Iroh in his head.
I love it.
That is what is going on right now.
Uncle Iroh Sasuke.
I was gonna say Gresham turns
I believe we
again
have
to
already enough
Bison.
edge. We don't need more.
I mean,
We've
shrugs.
met our edge quota.
Well, Uncle Iroh currently in control, so we're good there.
True.
Well, since I don't want to talk over other people, I'm gonna message you what Gresham says, Spath.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go over to I was about to say Uncle Iroh. Bison. And it was like, no, but seriously, if you have like, okay, maybe you can't make the entire tea thick. Maybe if you have, like little balls. I'm just like gesturing wildly.
Trying to make boba tea.
Small balls of just
Okay, so here's the reaction. So it starts out as you're talking about the thick tea again. His eyes flare up.
Thank you,
with
Brett,
fire,
for the
and then you
$5
mention the
tip.
balls,
And this is
They
a
kinda
good
simmer
time
down,
to talk about
and he looks at you quizzically.
sponsors.
Go on.
Today's sponsors, of course, are TriumphChairs.com and AirOxa Triumphant Chairs, they have incredible chairs, and they're very high quality and very well made. Use code OTEN for 10% off your purchase in that store. Same thing for AirOxa Industries. They have really nice and really well designed computer peripherals like computer mice, mouse pads, keyboards, and gaming headsets. And use the same code OTEN for 10% off in both stores. Thank you, and welcome, Brett. Enjoy the D&D.
Do you
I
want
was
to
gonna
exactly.
say iced tea.
Iced tea.
One
No, we just
second, I
invented
gotta
boba tea.
One
Boba tea
second, I
confirmed.
need to post a thing that's actually canon.
Oz kind of Oz in hearing all this.
Because I'm assuming this is exactly where you're pulling this from. This
uh,
is actually canon in the Avatar.
oh boy, Oz hearing all this kind of just like he's entertained, but he's not okay with like the contamination of the tea or like the changing of the tea. But he, like, knowing where he is, obviously being with Oz this whole time, knowing what time he's in, like where he is, he's open to trying it. He's just like nodding, like, interesting.
Oh my god.
Wait,
That's
do
where
we
the
have
comic strip-
now 3 big tea drinkers in the fucking party?
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh,
Holy crap!
no.
There's 6 people in here, and my friend just donated $5 to me.
Thank you
Feels
for
good.
donating.
Thank you for the donation.
Yeah, thank you, double thumbs up.
Anyways, I did not know that was a thing, by the way. I just read the entire thing.
I love it.
Huh. Neat.
I thought that's what you were referencing. To be fair.
No, legitimately, Star wanted to create boba tea.
I love that.
Okay.
Because I actually enjoy it quite a lot.
Am I the only person here who doesn't like the jelly in boba tea?
I just don't like tea.
It's not jelly. It's tapioca.
Anyway.
Then
Tapioca,
whatever the
Mom.
hell it is, it's just
Arguments.
There
Guys,
are jelly balls for some.
guys,
You can't.
Yes.
But yes. Let's
Hey.
focus.
Right, anyways, back on topic. Back on
Yeah.
Back on tapioca.
Welcome, Brett.
Oh man.
I'll be right back.
So, yeah, I need to get another ice pack myself.
Go on, Fluffy.
oh, I,
Okay, you
I
broke you.
heard
Got it.
that before I took off my headset, and I think Fluffy just short-circuited.
Fluffy broke.
Again,
mean-
double thumbs up as I be right back.
far as the star chart goes, nothing really
Nothing crazy happens.
happens. I mean, end of the week he gets a wisdom of 17,
Oh.
Yep. Sure do.
so he makes good decisions.
Oh, you're talking
on
about
that
yeah,
day.
yeah,
I said
I make good
that's
decisions
about
at
the
the
only
end.
thing I got to pull off of this point.
yeah.
Everyone
for this
else,
week.
yeah, everyone else, like you had talks with them, you kind of get
Mm.
to learn about them, and you kind of, I'll just like
I'm assuming
generalize-
the boba tea conversation happened at the end of the week because otherwise,
yeah,
That was pretty
Well, like,
intellectual.
yeah,
the questioning kind of happened, especially near the beginning.
yeah, we can
The end of
portion
the
these
week.
out.
You said me was you like T-balls.
T-balls.
Bubble tea,
Bubble
No,
tea.
chewy
chewy,
But yeah,
chewy tea.
like through the months you'd learn just kind of a little bit about everybody. You kind of learn Vessel's chaos incarnate,
hmm
but like you also learn she doesn't actually mean like to hurt people.
Mm.
You kind of come to this understanding that like in her mind, like as long as you're not dead, you're fine. Like she doesn't understand anything about her power. She doesn't really understand anything about the world in general.
Mm-hmm.
She's very much just like this being that has a ton of power and is just like, look what I can do. But yeah, she's like I don't know how to if she had an alignment, it'd be chaotic, chaotic, chaotic,
With a little bit of chaotic.
good,
What I
Smidgen of
missed-
good.
smidgen of good. Like it all comes from a good place. Like everything she does. She legit feels like she's helping.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
all she wants to do is help. Unfortunately, that help comes in like they're knocking the cat unconscious. 'Cause she's like, oh, he thinks he's dreaming. What can I do? I can scream in his mind.
Childlike curiosity as well.
Yeah, it's very much like a
The
childlike
power
mentality.
of a deity at her fingertips.
Yeah,
Also a
It's
child.
like-
It's like of an infant.
yeah. Like it's very much like she's akin to Star in the sense that a lot of that from Star comes from like brain damage. A lot of that from her comes from just most of her life she was literally being raised to just be a vessel of a god. So they didn't educate her. They didn't teach her anything. She never
What
saw
did
the
they
outside
do?
world.
What does
Like-
a vessel of God get
She was
taught?
kept alive. She was, kept in luxury essentially, but that's about it. It's like there's no point teaching her anything because her mind's not gonna be. They kept the body healthy, and so up until 5 years ago, that was her life.
Interesting.
The other two big ones, you learn a lot about Blue. It's like Blue is very much this is how things get done. You disrespect them, she will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
She is
Very
she
much
does
so.
not take shit.
Heck yeah.
Like most time, there's things that you learn you can kind of get away with. Like as far as personal space stuff like that, that's not really gonna bother her. Most you kind of learn as long as you kind of sneak into her bathroom, you can use it. Don't ask her anything. Don't ask her to do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
And for the love of God, do not disrespect anyone on that ship.
Yup.
Kind of learned that the hard way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was
many
the
deaths?
example.
Yeah. And then so she's very much just like as long as you obey the rule, you don't disrespect anyone, he's fine with you. Kara, you learn is at first you don't know what to think of her. It's like she takes up blood, she keeps doing experiments. It's not physical, it's more
Oh yeah, I forgot.
you guys take.
At a certain point during the week, a jackdaw just manifests itself next to Star.
A what?
Oh, the bird.
The shrimpy crow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
forgot. I
forgot-
forgot that
forgot
wasn't
that.
like a thing.
Noticed Hamill's just been missing this entire week.
Hmm.
If you go searching for him, we'll get down that road. But yeah, you kind of learn that what Kara is doing is not necessarily looking at biology.
Hmm.
Like a lot, like she's more trying to figure out how you tick, how your bodies operate. It's very much
How
like,
do
'cause there's,
you
times you'll,
function?
see her mimicking you. Yeah, it's like a weird she's taking science and trying to essentially just biologically break you guys down to the point where she knows everything about you.
So now that makes me wonder, what's her interaction with New Oz now?
But as the week goes on and the month goes on, scarily well.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's giving you meals, and you're like, I've never had this food, but this is the most delicious thing I've ever had. How do you know this?
Oh, interesting.
That I was abandoned in like a well as a child. I've never talked about this. Like just shit. You're
Oh,
like, I
Okay.
don't know how you find this out of this
Psychoanalyzing
game.
as well
Right.
as
Yeah, it's
interesting.
it's very
Okay.
much like a but evil
Very interesting.
you down.
Okay. So then, like, when it comes
Kind
to
of like as you see.
hmm.
Are we
Good.
still in week 1? We are on to week 2.
We're
now.
gonna move on. I just kind of like just to get kind of their stuff
I was
out
about to
of the
say,
way.
I assume time's just
Okay.
like going by. Like we're
Yeah.
learning this stuff over time.
Yeah. And one of the big things you can kind of notice is, oddly enough, Vessel's the one that keeps them in check. Like, you kind of see these evil, like, don't give a shit tendencies, but like Vessel's like, oh, we're gonna do this, and they just kind of go, oh, okay, and then they do it. So it's like I don't know if that your respect for Vessel will grow at that point, but like it's very much like they are very self-centered people, but they seem to listen to her when she's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
He is captain after all.
It's very much like she is theoretically their conscience, in the sense that they don't think of others, but Vessel, that's all she's doing at all given times.
Weird dynamic, but it seems to be working.
Yeah,
It's definitely
it's like
working.
it's a very weird dynamic. And then as far as Alice goes, it's very much like it's weird. It's like she's hitting on everyone. Things are kind of weird during the first week.
She's trying to sleep with anything that moves.
Yeah, but like
Why
as
don't you try to hit on
kinda,
Oz again?
as the month kind of goes along, you kind of notice that it's very much like a ploy. Like it's very much like a hiding of this kind of scared little girl underneath sort of thing.
Oh,
Wait, what
boy.
race is she again?
Like a moth race.
Oh, okay, she's a moose.
Mm-hmm.
Muth.
Moot.
Moose.
It's like a moon moth. I don't remember exactly what it's called. She only speaks in whispers.
Oh, I forgot
I
about
need
the
to
stupid whisper
check
bullshit.
the Okay.
That's one of the main reasons. Like you don't find much about her unless like you go out and talk to her. But like I said, like she's like alignment wise, she's chaotic neutral. So like she's not.
Okay, so I'm assuming at this point we're on day 2 or week 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Move on to week 2.
All right. Partway into the week, specifically the third day when my charisma is at 20.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'll post this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Star
that second day,
approaches
though,
the
like
moth
you're not feeling too well the second day either.
Her approaches the moth.
with a charisma of 20.
Be right back.
Okay.
Take your time.
I'm yeah.
Value.
Oh
And,
boy.
and as far as the crew goes, you kind of learn they're just kind of all dead sailors. Oh, wait,
We
some
figured
of
that
them-
out within the first
some of them
hour,
are
I think.
sailors,
100%.
Some of them, like one was an accountant. Like they're all from like weird.
How are you here?
Love it.
Like most of them, you're like, oh, this is the sailor.
What's
sailor.
your
And then you meet one guy, and
story?
he's like, no, I just ran a shop most of my life. Other guy's like, I was a
Interesting.
bandit. Like,
I was
like
good with numbers.
yeah,
Well, there's a sea of tranquility.
but yeah. So anyway, day 3, going to find Alice.
Oh
Hello.
boy.
Hello,
Hello.
look,
So,
shiny.
we should probably find a place to talk.
She looks around and goes, "Is the empty room not good enough?"
I did not know this was empty. I'll be honest.
Back.
I kind of just walked
Welcome
in
back.
here and just assumed that you're with other people.
I mean, none of your friends have taken me up on. Sadly,
Cool.
my
That's
judgment-
gonna be me, and I grab her by the shoulder. Let's go.
Okay.
Somewhere on the ship, Oz just goes, "Did anybody see the cat today?"
Not yet.
Oh boy.
I should warn you, though. There's a good chance I may kill you.
I should warn you that I've never had this part of my body before. So I don't even know what it's supposed to do.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a new
Yeah,
thing.
I've never seen. I didn't. You know, oddly enough, I never checked to see if it had grown back.
It did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Now, you are very charming, very, very handsome.
Very charismatic for some reason. Hmm.
I do think, we should start on something simple. Being as, I don't. What has developed down there?
Me neither. For all I know, it could be weird. Like maybe it could have like 10 arms or something.
It could be weird.
Could be.
Ugh, what if it grew an eye?
What?
Well, then we need to talk to Aura at that point.
Okay. You're probably the professional when it comes to these kind of things. So yeah, you tell me what's good or not.
I mean, let's take a look.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, Star.
Oh no.
She lays you on the bed.
Oh.
no.
Oh no.
Oh.
And, I mean, she legit just gives you an examination.
Yep.
I guess the question is like, has
Star was not okay. Star was specifically not looking for sex here. I'm just putting that right now.
No.
He's
She
like,
got-
hey,
she got
this
that
person
fairly
knows what they're
quickly.
doing.
That is
so
hilarious.
They can probably give me a once over
I
because
love
I'm not
that.
asking my friends for this.
I love
Yeah,
this.
like she would check you over. I mean, I guess the question is like, has his balls dropped at this? I mean, I've never.
Ooh, yeah.
not-
How old is
not too
Star
many
right
like
now?
case studies of somebody losing it. And then,
Well, there was never a case of it growing back.
yeah,
Mm, that's
that's the
true.
thing. It's like what?
That's a physical impossibility. You can get transplants, maybe.
I guess that'd be up
Yeah,
to
I don't know
you,
about that, but
Fluffy,
yeah,
or
there's no
Star.
case of it growing back because we are
Yes.
not salamanders
Hmm.
Yeah,
or any amphibian. They can do that. We can't. We're mammals.
Right.
that's like I guess it's you'd have to go into the science of the hormone that they would activate. I don't think they.
No, it would take at least like a couple of months, maybe a year for any like hormonal changes
Yeah.
to fully happen, I don't think. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
they- and
nothing
then-
really
then-
happened right now.
Then you come into the case of like where they cut off before his body could be like full of.
Yeah, exactly. I was way too young.
So it's like I don't think I theoretically if it grew back I don't think he technically would be functional.
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, like this is a weird like discussion in like biology, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
theoretically he would not be functional. It should kind of
No,
be like
This is
oh,
just
weird.
hey, are all the bells and whistles, chiming and playing?
Does it work?
That metaphor decayed rapidly.
Sure did. There was a
Yeah,
lot that happened in that
like-
sentence.
Like,
Mm.
everything looks healthy. Little
Okay, there's not like any weird like things that are sticking out at wrong angles or anything.
No, nothing seems to be sticking out at any sort of angle.
So that's good, right?
Depends.
Hey, what do you mean?
When did you? It's not going to function, dear.
Huh?
Everything is there. You just will not have any kittens of your own.
But huh? What does that mean? I was kind of looking forward to that part, honestly.
Well, I guess we could talk to Car. Maybe Kara could something up. She's not
Just
addicts.
give me a little bit. Just
mental.
okay. Is there anything else I should know about anything else? Things.
Don't stick it in any unclean hole.
Okay, I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
Starts being given
actually,
the birds and the bees talk.
Whatever. If someone asks for a settled term, flipple flopple.
Flipple flopple.
I don't know. An elf. Such a strange language. Anyway,
Huh?
keep them attached to you. Don't let them leave you again.
I will try my hardest because I realized I probably won't get the second chance at any of this.
I mean, count on
I'd
it.
rather it not be lost again.
Yeah, probably for the best. Like I said, just keep it in your pants.
Yes. Oh, I have to actually wear pants now, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Just been
You forgot.
flopping. Dangling about.
Well, there wasn't anything to dangle.
True.
To be fair, in most days he would be coming out in different outfits, being
Yes.
as blue, which is dressing.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fair.
Mhm.
Pretty fair.
One day I'm dressed in a hoodie. Next day I'm dressed all up in a nice Sunday dress.
Right.
You guys have just got
Clown
like I said,
suit.
first few days were a little weird. After about the first week, you're kind of like, okay, this is happening.
Yeah, kind of like starting to get used to everything.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, has that teddy bear left his head?
Not for a second.
Perfect.
Cool. But yeah, it's like, well, yeah, good health. Is there anything else you needed?
No, don't think. Well, maybe this one thing. I've been having some pretty strong urges to bite people recently. Has this anything to do with that?
The parts, no. The fact that you may or may not be cursed with lycanthropy, yes.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't try to bite you right now.
No.
Okay,
I
how about
would
later though? Hey, yes?
maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's a maybe. I'll take that. All right, see you
But just-
later.
Okay, bye.
Well done.
I love this.
What a lovely little boy. And,
Oh yeah, we can actually say boy now.
Right.
Eh.
Interesting.
but yes.
Oh yeah, I probably should state that the jackdaw sits on top of the teddy bear.
I love that. Even more.
Everyone's
So
get-
it's just
slightly
like a
getting
tower.
taller.
It's a tall. It's just a really tall
Yes.
thing on top of my head.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes. And also, like, to everyone that speaks Infernal, you also notice the thing speaks Infernal.
Oh, the bird.
Yes.
Mhm.
Even
Bird
better.
does speak.
I love that.
It is its own entity.
Yeah. No.
Actually, that's a good question. Does New Oz speak different languages than Old Oz?
Oh.
Well, since he's a demon, I guess it would still be the same. Because all he knew was
Yeah.
common and infernal.
Hmm.
Nothing new
Okay.
here.
Does he learn a
That's
new
fair
language?
question.
I mean, being as if you call him a demon, then no. Yeah, just be infernal.
I was about to say, infernal is just demonic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well then, there you go. That's that. That is a good question, though.
Yeah, no, but yeah. No, you would notice to everyone that speaks Infernal, you would notice that the bird has been like whispering. Just it's
Sweet,
it's
sweet nothings.
it's not even sweet nothings. It's mostly
Hey,
like
little mama, let me whisper in your
like you
ear.
guys would walk by and like the bird would just be like whispering on how to like manipulate people and like you're like, what the fuck is this thing?
Oz kind of sits there like with his tea.
pressure right there.
No, it's like it's very much like this is how this person works. I've watched this person. If you do this and this, they'll really like this. And it's like that's essentially all this bird does.
It's like,
Whispering
yeah, I
to him
noticed that they
in
have
Infernal.
this tick right when you mentioned this specific word.
Yeah,
And if you ply
exactly.
them enough with that information, you can probably lead them down a certain train of thought.
Yeah, it's just purely just occasionally just whispers to you about how to manipulate people and like
Uh-huh.
what people like.
Uh-huh.
Oz sometimes would
Uh,
like be sitting with Star or like just seeing Star pass by, you know, drinking his tea with probably Visor, and he kind of just looks over, hears the bird, just blinks, and looks over at Visor and just goes, "Do you hear that thing on his head?"
Thing.
You know, the bird.
Oh, the bird. No, I really don't.
It's gonna sound weird, but it speaks.
I mean, so do you.
This is true. As do you, my friend.
Okay.
Huh?
then.
What was that
I was not
conversation?
expecting that response. I have
New
no
Oz is
response.
fucking brilliant.
I love this.
I mean, so is Old Oz, but still.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
He just
Oz-
takes a sip of his
Oz
tea.
1.0 or 2.0?
2.0 because of the sass.
Yup. He just takes a sip of his tea.
Lopez 2.0.
What were you about to say, Valia?
what?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
I don't think I would.
Oh, okay, never mind. Might have heard differently.
Valia, what were you about to say, huh?
Yeah, what were you about to say?
What was I about to say? But yeah.
Perfect.
Good tea.
Yeah, just...
Sebastian's like, I can't complain about that one.
It's perfect.
Things are relatively normal for the first 4 days of that week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm honestly curious what's happening those last 3. Because
Oh.
dear fucking lord.
Oh,
Oh.
the low wisdom
Oh,
days.
the-
311
the-
on wisdom.
This is when if there were electrical sockets, there'd be forks in them.
Well, we have something worse than that, and it's called were-rat lycanthropy.
Ah.
Mm.
So, okay, hold on. I need to roll some dice. All
Here we
right.
go.
1, 2,
Question is like, who are you
3,
attacking?
4, 5, 6. Great. I can roll a d6 and decide who. Hey, buddy. Guess who?
Is it Oz?
Guess who?
It's
I
Oz.
rolled a 1, and I was going from the order that I see people
I know-
in the in the chat.
Unbelievable.
It seems pretty believable to me.
Actually, yeah, with Oz's luck, it
I,
tracks.
honestly, I kind of wanted it to be a 3.
Oh, that'd have been
If
hilarious.
you honestly, no, but here's the thing: low wisdom or not, Valia will not let Star get close to her.
That probably would be
Too
really
greasy.
funny.
Like she's seen how touchy feely you are, and she does not like how you feel.
Hmm.
Yep.
Anyways,
Feeling not
Here we go.
night 1, low wisdom.
Here we go.
This is night 1 of 3, by the way.
Oh yes. Oh, you're gonna try to attack me
Do you
3
just go for
times?
the same person each time?
No,
Oh, okay. It's gonna be
I'm
a
gonna
different
roll
one at
each
night.
time to
Okay.
see who.
Here we go.
You already
I'll let
know-
fate decide.
You know your
Perfect.
results for well, you know what Valia will do if you get hurt.
So, pretty much normal day.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Right.
But when the sun goes down
Oh boy.
and you go to
Oof.
bed,
What the
That's
hell? Like
when
a wolf.
things
What
get
would you make if you were a werewolf?
close.
Chitter?
Really loud squeak.
Okay.
No. Like, we're talking as you're going to sleep, you feel extra arms going around you.
Oz immediately sits up and pulls you off of him and kind of like holds you away from him. And he just goes, "What are you doing, small one?"
Hugging you from behind?
You don't normally do that.
Seriously? Are you kidding me? I do that all the time.
This is true. But not with your fangs out like that.
To be fair, I'm still getting used to them. I'm like licking them. Yeah.
To be fair, you need to be put in the cage.
Same good to be said of you, good friend.
I didn't try to just bite me just now.
Wait, you're trying to bite yourself? Why are you trying to do that?
You know?
I'll just let that go.
Well, you make a fair point.
Do you want to bite yourself? Is that what you did before?
No. It's not what I did before.
No, because I've tried to bite myself. I don't really taste too good.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, there's too much salt. I
Yeah.
think it's because we're in the boat. Like the salt air just rubs off on me. I don't think I can get it off properly. Like it's just too salty.
You also have fur, which collects a whole bunch of other stuff. You have actual fur now.
Well, I've had fur before, you know.
Completely.
But not this. Like it's just a lot more sticky.
Right. So, therefore,
Are you sure you don't want me to bite you?
I don't want you to bite me.
I don't even think it would work for you. I mean, come on. You're like what the demon dead ghost thing. I don't.
Sure, but it'll affect
Come on,
this
like,
body.
let's
This
just try
isn't
it
my
out, man.
body. This is a possession. We've
You
talked
don't have
about
to worry
this.
you don't have to worry about the consequences. Then.
I want to. You keep
It's
using
not
this
yours.
body. It's strong. Please.
Yes, and then I can make it stronger because
No.
it will be part rat.
Star. Go sit in the corner.
But I don't want to.
Go sit in the corner.
But no.
Are you going to bite me if you don't go sit in the corner?
No.
I don't know if I believe you.
Kneel to Ethan. Insight check. Do it.
Yes, I'm going to roll that insight check. 100%.
You best roll high.
I rolled a natural 18.
18. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll my deception. Nat 1.
Oz,
That
Oz
seems so
squints.
appropriate.
No, eye shifty.
Oz squints. Go sit in the corner.
Fine. Can they just do it like just like gesturing, just a little,
No.
just like a nibble.
No.
Okay, fine.
If you come over here again,
Later.
I'm gonna put you inside that corner again.
It will happen. I'm just letting you know now. It's going to happen.
And I will pull you off every single time. My reactions are a lot faster than Oz's were.
Hey, we'll see what happens eventually.
Indeed,
I'm
we
gonna go
shall.
Night 2 is back.
Right.
Hold on, we haven't gotten to night 2. This is
If we
night
roll,
1.
if we roll a 1 again.
Right.
Right.
I'm rolling. I'm using a different die.
He had
I wanted to be like
a
one
few
every
points of wisdom. The last two, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Here we go.
Mhm. Yeah, that was like him being slightly reasonable.
Slightly.
This
Mhm.
one, insanity.
Oh boy. Here we
Two,
go.
2 days of insanity.
Day 2.
I hope you enjoy
Well,
that, Fluffy.
it is not the demon possessed Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who it's next?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god, what is
Hey,
this?
let's
Next
go.
is 3.
Ooh, man.
Oh,
I'm
fine.
actually low-key sad that he didn't get me first now.
Right.
No, you don't understand. You wouldn't have found me.
It's
Perfect.
true.
Love it.
Valia was not in her bed that night.
Oh.
So, okay, that's gonna be a separate thing then. Okay. You
No,
want me to?
it's already
okay.
taken care of.
Okay.
Got it.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
So unless anyone else has anything to do on that day, so I'm kind of cramming up space here.
No.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
things are
Hawk
just
is
moving
So-
around.
like training and kind of relaxing this week.
Yeah.
He's
throughout the
actually
entire
training with
day,
Hawk.
You just
Oz is training with
see,
Hawk.
at various stages, just Star just staring at you.
And Oz
Hawk
just
is 100%
goes.
taking notice.
Yep, and Oz just
Mhm.
goes. You tried to bite me the other day. Be careful. As we
Staring at me
clash
all
swords.
day.
You kind of notice just a little bit of drool come out.
See what I mean?
I'll be on my guard.
All right. And then
And then you
training.
You continue on your day.
Yeah,
Yeah, good on day is normal.
Okay.
training, drinking tea, chatting.
Always watching.
Actually, kind of getting to know the new Oz a little bit.
Yeah. Talking about my battles.
I tell him what happened to my Hawk to his fam. Hawk tells him that what happened to his family and stuff.
Mm. Yeah.
Grishon would probably be doing the same, just casing out the new guy.
Probably, yeah. Like
Air
they
quotes,
probably would
new
be
guy.
having the mercenary talk since, like, Oz, the demon Oz, was a part of that
We
whole
need to
thing anyway.
distinguish. We need to distinguish.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I-
you need to think of a name first of all.
I'll say
Yeah.
Oni for now.
Dose.0.
Dose. Let's see. Let's see. Let's come up with one on the spot. What's a good
Nissan.
demon?
Nissan.
And
Yes.
Misan.
No, because he's 2, and then San
Oh,
is the honorific.
Nissan.
Run, motherfuckers.
Me. Yoshi. Yeah, we'll stick with Nissan for now.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Anyways, so yeah.
Ooh.
So,
So
Hawk,
Hmm.
when are the times that you are alone?
mhm.
Let's see. Probably while he's training.
I'm assuming there's some point you need to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when it happens.
Cat from the ceiling.
Ceiling cat.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that old ass.
No.
meme.
You don't understand. Star can stealth pretty good, and cats have natural abilities to climb. As in, the Tabaxi's natural ability actually allows it to climb pretty well because of
Mhm.
the claws.
Oh boy.
So this is a literal ceiling cat.
My natural perception wouldn't. My natural perception probably wouldn't pick
Neil,
up on
you
you.
know what Neil, I'm just thinking of Moon underneath the
Oh my god.
underneath the table.
Wait. Someone else also has a character called Moon Moon?
Yeah, me. I told you about it
Huh.
before you made yours.
Anyways, so as you're relieving yourself, suddenly ceiling cat.
Ceiling
Oh
cat.
Jesus.
Well, I should say ceiling rat because
Mhm.
I'm hybrid form right now.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I guess make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice you catch it.
Fluffy. Would this be a
Yeah.
con save?
I mean, as long as he hits, he'd have advantage. But yeah,
Okay, so I have to hit first.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hog, this is for his Hog will be wearing his armor because he's noticed you
Right,
watching him all day,
He's prepared.
and he's
this
been
time.
training.
He's
I'm
definitely
also
prepared.
using Flurry of Blows here, so good luck.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I said armor, so that's includes shield. So
You took
They
your
wouldn't
shield
have-
in with you to take a
no,
crack?
they wouldn't have the shield. Just you clicked it off. So yeah, go ahead. Good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, first attack going out. Wait, oh, all these are with advantage, right? So never mind. Nix
Yeah.
that. Use a different die. Okay, first one with advantage. That's gonna be a 16 plus. Where are my attack options? Oh. Plus 6, so that's gonna be a
No, that hits.
22 to hit.
That is.
Okay, first attack is slashing damage with my claws.
Uh-huh.
I don't think damage matters at this point, but I'm gonna roll for it anyways. That is gonna be 6 points of damage, and now you
Okay.
have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What kind of what actual save do I need?
Hold on,
Not
I need to
be
figure out.
affected.
Yeah, what's the I don't remember off the top of my head, and my monster manual is
say
too
it's
far
like
away.
12.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, I think
they're,
it's 12.
they're one of those just super low.
yeah, it's like not super
That's
high.
11. Con save
21.
11.
21. Okay, you're good. Second attack going out. That's cocked. Okay, that's another hit because I rolled higher than the last one. 18 plus 6.
Mhm.
So that's 24. Roll again while I roll damage. That's 4 points of damage. Roll.
You said it was
Makes
11, right?
Makes it any easier. We also have 2 people that can ship.
Well, I got lucky on that roll. I rolled a 12.
Ooh. Woo.
Wow. All right, rolling a third time.
How many flurry blows hits do you get?
Okay, so let me break it down for you. Where is it? Come on, let me scroll, please.
Isn't it like you get 2 attacks
Flurry
and
of
then if you
blows.
flurry blows, you do
Uh,
another 2 per thing?
Yeah, after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay.
So yeah, this would be my third and final one, unless I use another flurry of blows,
Gotcha.
which at this point I don't think you would do.
Well,
Okay, wow, that was some pretty good rolls. 21.
Every attack hits. What the fuck?
Monk.
He can't hit when he's in an actual fight, but when he's trying to curse
Hey,
you,
man, your things are imposing disadvantage. This is with advantage.
it's true.
It's true.
I'm in a small confined room with my target.
Yeah,
True.
even my AC is 18. It's not gonna help much.
yeah.
Anyways, okay, so. And that is going to be 7 points of damage.
One final con save.
Come
Literally
on.
the best situation.
Come on.
Is it though? They be 2 and wait, would it be like, oh no.
14.
Hey.
Ah.
Haha.
2
What's the
impaired.
Constitution mod?
Part 2.
4.
Ah, no wonder.
Part 2.
Well,
After all that's done, the hawk just kind of throws him off of him.
we're in the loo.
Yeah, throw you out the door.
Dumps it in the toilet.
Okay.
The whole ground.
Then lock the door.
Yes, Spath, yeah.
No, sorry.
Yes, Spath.
Also love the fact that you guys think that. Oh,
I didn't hear the rest of that sentence.
I also like to think that everyone thought that he was going to like a modern toilet, which is like,
I assume I was just pissing out a hole.
yeah,
I was about to
very
say,
much
that's probably
like
what it
a
was.
whole.
Just throw me down the hole.
Eat him out the hole.
Yeet.
Like a hole, and you can feel like the soft breeze of the ship moving across the
Ah.
ocean on your ass.
You're gonna toss yourself.
Oh my god.
But, yes. Day 2.
Okay, time for
struck
day 3.
out.
Yep, day 2 struck out.
Day 3. Anyone
time's
else
a
doing
charm.
Strike
Come
again
on.
at the same night.
Also, thank you,
Um,
Matthew Mercer Dice.
Question: Would like, who was the first person that got attacked again?
Me.
Ethan. Oz.
Oz.
Nissan.
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 Okay. Like, when did he actually like state that something was happening with Star going apeshit?
I feel like he would have probably like warned everybody.
Hawk would have also warned people the following day
Yeah.
or right after.
Right. So everybody probably has like a general idea on what's up with
You're
Star right now.
assuming that he didn't try again during the night because he's stupid right now. He has really bad wisdom.
True.
Okay.
Round 2.
Wait, round 2 again.
Day
guess-
2, round
wait.
2.
So when you sleep, unless you
yeah.
figure out how to properly restrain the were-rat.
Question is, would you have been stupid enough to attack the other people on that boat?
In the same day.
We probably figured that he was gonna really have a hard time infecting the undead ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, rolled a 9, so it's like, I mean,
I
could-
also I feel like the
I-
curse itself would be like that you can't infect these things.
You
yeah,
don't feel
no,
the- you don't
that's,
feel the
no,
itch.
that's
Yeah.
the that's the curse talking to the idiot.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
no, you
like
can't do that. Stop it.
Like-
the
like-
idiot's like, I could do this. The
I
curse
feel
is
like
no,
I
you
feel like
can't.
with a wisdom of 1, like there's times where like you're just like scratching at them like haha, and then you're like
No,
oh.
there's parts where I'm scratching on like a mannequin.
Just
I've in fact
found him in the trading room. Just like, why won't you be cursed?
Going.
going
Love that.
down.
Hawk's 100% checking his room before he goes to sleep.
Yeah, Garshan's checking like every single room he.
Wait, we're in the
enters.
same. Wait, we're all in the same room.
You're
except
all in the same
Yeah.
room.
We are.
I have a question. Then.
Where?
Does the door have a knob, and is there a chair?
No, the door just kind of swings freely.
Is there any like furniture, like a dresser?
Bunk bed.
barricade.
Literally.
Hawk can move the bunk bed.
So there'd be bunk beds, and there would be like storage chests at the end of them.
Yeah.
You're
Just
very
one
much
bed.
looking at like a barracks type situation.
I want to know where
he's-
this is
he's a
going.
bed- He's one of the beds we aren't using.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it starts just scratching at the door. Wow.
Yep, Hawk
Okay.
moves the bunk bed to barricade the door.
You barricade the door that has no handle and just kind of swings both inward and outward.
Oh wait, no, it turns it. Okay, so it
Hmm.
turns it into a giant form, and whatever the lycanthropy is for, right? For like the full transition.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you
okay.
turn into a giant rat.
Okay, I was thinking it turned into regular rat.
No, you turn into a giant rat.
Okay.
You
because-
could certainly try.
Regular,
Giant rat.
Regular.
Yeah, I know. I think you know what I was trying to
Regular
do
rat,
there.
regular rat.
No, I got what you're trying, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
a giant rat.
Okay. So never mind. I'm not gonna do that option, unless I can go through the floorboards and break all the floor furniture above.
That would be interesting.
I was like, you want me to the breaking Blue's ship probably is the best idea.
Yeah.
What
No.
star do star
Even
thinks?
in. Well, nah, I'm not sure if they would actually figure that out or not.
You would also at this point he's also running around. I'm
Just
assuming
as
with
my like
hybrid.
hybrid form.
Yeah,
Right.
so he's no
Hybrid.
longer looks like a cat. So like it's fairly
I'm a
obvious.
cat rat hybrid right now.
We're all on guard now for this.
So that would make you lawful evil.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
God, that's
The
like
lawful part is gonna be the part that I have to worry about.
yeah.
Ooh.
Is that, yeah,
So I'm gonna
cat.
go up to like Blue. Hey, Blue. Hey, 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 Blue. Hey, Blue. Come on.
Yes.
Speak.
Oh God, you're a rat.
Not entirely. Anyways, so I'm trying to get into the room. I'm trying to fight them, but it's blocked. Can you open it?
She goes. She kind of looks around and goes, "Do you want better?"
Huh?
And she kind of waves you over, and she goes.
Hey.
She
I'm
walks
just like looking around, gnaws on random piece of wood.
and she like you see her open up a hatch in the floor, and she goes,
Oh my god, this.
Where does it
Yes.
go?
"Just
What is that?
it's a hatch.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not entirely dumb. What does it do?
Turn into rat, sniff them out, find them.
But rat is too big.
This is for human. This is a human-sized hatch.
Oh,
Rat,
oh,
not
okay,
too
okay.
big.
Okay, I go full rat.
Right,
Just-
not too big.
Good luck.
Jumps down.
Why is
I'll
she
go get
crazy?
the other two. I have a feeling we're about to get infections.
Also, to be fair, a giant rat is still pretty small.
I'll
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
even better.
It's like the size of a dog.
Wise Gamora.
Yeah, I think they're considered.
Oh my god, Blaze.
Yeah, they're medium-sized creatures, I think.
They're considered small beasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
They're like
Huh.
you're thinking of like the size of like a normal.
Okay, so regular rat. That's a tiny creature, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so then just go one size larger, which is small.
Yeah, pretty small.
Huh? So I'm about the size of a chihuahua then?
No. Like a regular rat would be about the size. Like you could theoretically get up to the size of. You'd be about the size because like halflings and gnomes are considered small.
Right.
So
So I'm dog size then.
yeah,
Like full dog, like
yeah, like a large
German
dog.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
That's a big dog.
Yes, you're a big dog.
E.
Eek.
Well, not Saint Bernard big.
Yeah,
Eek.
like a decent sized dog. We're not looking at
Yeah.
like
Eek.
a good
Okay.
like 80-pound dog.
I cannot speak in this form, so all you hear is squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah.
I am
guys,
sniffing you out. I'm hunting you down. I'm going up in the floorboards.
Boy.
Well, in the ride. So, are we all taking watch at the same time? Are we taking watch one at a time? What's going on here? You gotta be ready for the rat.
Oh, the rat's never getting there.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling she was gonna lock him in a fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a hatch.
We all know that.
Sniff them out. Go ahead.
Reggie's helping.
The people in the
So
room
yeah,
do not know
Star
this.
is,
We
Star
don't know
is
that.
like
We don't
sniffing
know
things
you
out
will.
right now.
That-
this way.
That
this
doesn't
way. This
lead
is where
to
the smell
their,
goes.
your guys' room. That leads to vessels.
Oh. Oh.
Have fun.
Why does she have a hat?
Like, I'm just like slowly trying to suss things out. I recognize smells. I know where the smells are.
Campaign with her. Why would she not have hatches that lead out the ship?
It's like, nah, that's where the thing goes. No, that's not it. No, maybe just like going back and forth, like how rats scuttle around, like trying to make up their mind. So eventually makes it to Vessel's room, and it's like, I'm in the wrong place. This'll work, I think.
Oh
So
boy.
I'm gonna actually enter Vessel's room.
Vessel who does not sleep and just watches you emerge from the floor.
Shunk. I turn out of into my hybrid form. Hello.
Hello,
That's
Rat
it.
Cat. How are
Hello.
you?
Rat cat.
I'm trying to find friends so I can bite.
Did you not? Why didn't you use the door?
Door stuck. Can't open.
Oh, they blocked it?
Yeah.
No.
Star is very much so that person. If a door can open both ways, he only tries the one, and it
Yeah.
Mhm.
Joe. Oh, gosh. I hate it when they block their doors. I can never figure out how to
Yep.
get them to swing the other way.
Oh my god. Same brain cell. And she's using it for the day.
God,
No, they're sharing it.
Oh yeah, they're sharing it.
I got you.
It's- Mom
Okay,
says
okay,
my
okay,
turn on
okay.
the brain cell.
Let me think about this.
It's like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Blue said it's my turn to use the brain cell.
No, that doesn't. But what if? No. But. Oh.
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 Uh.
Oh. Why do we need to get into the room anyway?
So I can get friends.
Are they lost?
No. I'm just trying to get them. I'm trying to get them so they can become like me.
Oh, that's a
Yes. So we can be right back together. Yes.
rat pack.
Yeah.
Do you like being a rat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave you as a rat. Oh. Can you wait an hour?
Okay.
Dear Lord.
I'll
Okay.
chew on this piece of wood. It smells pretty nice. I'm just like gnawing on the bedpost.
No, I don't. What if?
I love how she's trying to figure it out.
Oh. But what if? I got it. Come with me. She runs you
no.
to the top of the ship. She goes, okay,
I'm just like scuttling along.
okay, jump.
Where?
She looks down, she goes, the window. That one. Jump.
Okay. DM, can I still use magic items?
I mean, I don't know why not. Would you be smart enough to use magic items? Wisdom?
My intelligence has not been affected. Only my wisdom.
It's true.
Yeah, he should be good as long as he's not in giant rat form.
Yeah, I'm hybrid form, so that means I can still use like.
It's a
Oh yeah,
10.
actually, no. It specifically states that they can use weaponry. Yeah, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
And since it's magic, it accommodates to whatever form I'm like in. It's only when I go to like giant form that it actually like melts into my body.
She goes, okay, you jump, I'm gonna throw you through the window.
Okay, makes sense. Yes, let's do it. Yes.
Makes sense.
Hawk wide awake on a high fucking alert.
You don't know what's happening.
I know, but he's just wide awake on high fucking alert.
Yeah, we're taking shifts.
There's a couple of us, because since Greshon is like only sleeping 4 hours a day, and technically it's not exactly sleep, it's meditation.
Mm.
Right, yeah. Okay, so we'll do
he's
this.
always alert.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Okay.
So.
Oh, do you jump?
Yeah.
Okay. So you jump and like you're like, what's going? And then the water raises up and just slams you through the window.
Sneak attack! I'm just yelling sneak attack as I go through the window.
Oh
Wait,
my
I gotta make sure this doesn't actually deal damage.
Even if it does, Stars are all about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out because she could probably do this in a way where she's not actually just flooding the ship. This is control water, but it's at 4th level.
Yeah. Okay. I was expecting higher, but yeah, that's good.
Oh, she's a warlock. This is all
I
she
know.
can do.
Oh, okay.
5th level. Sorry. Would technically be 5th, but it doesn't change. Okay, I guess you take 2d6 damage. Woo.
Mm-mm.
You're rocketed through the door.
Boom.
A whole 2 damage is what you take.
Nice.
Actually, no,
mean-
that's only whirlpool. No, you don't take any damage. You're just
Sweet.
rocketed through the door,
Anyways,
through the
sneak
window.
attack!
You guys are kind of all standing, like watching the door, being like, "Okay, he can't get through there." There's that, and then just he flies through the porthole.
And just yelling up at the top of my sneak attack!
Actually, very important question. Does he count as a projectile in this sense?
Oh yes.
Oh my god!
Please. Please.
With
I
how
was gonna
much water pressure, there would be yes.
Oh my god, yes!
I'm light
know-
enough.
you know what I'm
I'm
doing
light
then.
enough.
I know what you're doing.
At the
Yes!
same time, can
Do
we
it,
Tasha's
please,
hideous
do it.
laughter him?
Technically speaking, like you wouldn't have enough time to cast anything. Like the only reason he can do it is because it's reaction.
It's a
Yeah, it's
reaction. yeah.
anything you can do as a reaction, you can do.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What would
are we
reactions come
handling
under?
Actions and D&D Beyond.
Technically, yes, he would be considered a projectile. Because of
I
how
am a
the
projectile.
it's like any sort of
Feel it.
projectile. Like someone could literally launch like a giant boulder at you, and you're like, "I'm gonna stop this," and you can do it. So you wouldn't have a hard of a time dealing with. We're gonna consider him that 2d8 damage.
He's the 2d8 damage. Okay.
Yeah, a whole 2 damage. Wasn't he didn't?
Oh no, not the damage, no.
So if it's only 2d8, I instantly deflect that
Yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
I already have a +8 to it.
No, not only do you deflect it, you have the option to.
Throw it
Throw it
back.
back.
Like missile attack.
do. So sneak attack!
So you can
Oz
catch him
here-
and throw him wherever you wish.
Oz hears this and sits
Throw him
up.
back
Back
out.
out the window, back out the window, back out the
Like-
window.
Throwing it
Do
back
it,
out
do
the
it. Yes!
Roll the
Perfect.
hit just to make sure like you can accurately hit the window.
Oh my god.
That is a 20.
Yeah,
Did this
no,
actually
perfect.
just
Right back out
happen?
the window.
I'll be back!
So as he is flying through, in one fluid motion, Vyzen kind of flips him around and using his own momentum just tosses him back out the window.
Yeah, that was some water bending right there. What the?
Damn straight.
Oh my
I
god.
love it.
So are you
gone? What?
Did you get them?
He skips across the water a few times.
Activate boots of flying.
Oh my god. Oz kind of looks, setting up from his
This is
bed.
only day 2.
Did you
What was
stop
the
him?
attempt
Looks like it.
This is a great bonding experience, guys.
Yes, yes, yes. Ah.
I think we'll be good for the night, but we
Yeah.
want to keep guard.
Do we have anything to like
We'll,
block the window?
we'll sleep in shifts.
Sure.
I only need
So,
to sleep
I'm-
for a
I'm-
couple of hours a day, so I can keep watch for most of the night if you would like.
Fucking deflect.
Thank you.
But some help would be nice at some point.
Well, yeah, we're gonna take first watch.
Well, you guys are doing a bad job of watching.
Oz kind of just looks over.
I'm guessing
Watch-
Vessel's
it
head just in the
just
window.
appears by your in the middle of all you guys. She goes, I got it down here, no problem.
That's
Fair, we're
because
not
you're
watching
magical,
for you.
little one.
Yeah, and then you see, she's actually pretty true about all that. Just from the window, I'm hanging from outside. I've been here for like,
some of us would
since
like
we
to
started talking
still
about all that.
remain normal.
What?
Oh,
One of
you
your
heard
rats.
me.
No, I just want to infect all of you. It's fine.
yeah. It's
trying to
actually
avoid
it actually is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Just let me bite you.
No, thank you.
Maybe you'll get infected, maybe not, but it'll be fine. I'll get you all
No.
eventually.
I can fix
Absolutely
it.
not.
It's fine.
So
I
he's
think-
just,
Good for him.
he's just
That's
floating
good.
outside the window, right?
I think he's holding onto the window, but
Yeah, no, I'm like grappled onto like the side of the boat, just
Yeah.
like looking in.
just like push his arms over.
Yes.
Oh no, my arms. I'm not even like on the windowsill. All you see is just my head. I'm grappled to the actual side of the boat.
He got his little
Does
claws into
Marshawn
it.
have the ability to Tasha's hideous laughter?
I mean,
I don't see why not.
That was a
It's-
DC of 10
he's just holding onto the
intelligence
boat.
saving throw, I believe.
Why couldn't it
You
be
can
wisdom?
certainly try.
I mean, I'm assuming he's poking his head up to talk through the window, so
Mhm.
Yeah,
yes,
no, I'm like you can actually see my face.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can hit him.
that's why he's gonna try.
Okay. What do I have to roll?
I think it's like was it intelligence or wisdom? I don't remember.
Well, if it's wisdom, it's almost a guarantee. If it's not, then it's gonna be a toss-up.
Let me check. because it's from an item.
Hideous Raptor.
Wisdom save.
Yep, it's a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Okay.
Theoretically beat it if you can roll a 15 or higher.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll see indeed.
11.
Haha.
So nope.
Well, at least Krishan's version of getting you off the window is nicer than mine.
Yeah, I was
Or
about
mine.
to
For
just.
like a
or
full
mine.
second, nothing happens. You're like, wait, did it work? Then nothing. You don't see anything.
Mm.
Then you hear
Drops.
squeaking. Then you hear squeaking. He
That is
turned
gonna be
into
one of the most
Star turned
comical
into
things
his
he's done.
giant rat form and just started like just going nuts.
But did you fall?
Well, that's a good question.
Doesn't Tasha City Slapper make you fall on the ground laughing?
Yep.
It
Yeah.
You fall
does.
prone, becoming
does. I'm
incapacitated.
also a
and
I'm
unable
now
to
a
stand.
I am now a large, small rat. In the ocean.
Love this.
Well, that's one way to do it.
I agree.
My plan was to go over and bash him in the face with the hilt with my sword.
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of like push him through
Of
the
all the
window.
ways I thought we were gonna get rid of Star, this wasn't it.
You're assuming he's gone.
You know, Valia, to be fair, same.
That was out of character, but
Either way,
Oh, okay.
said.
Well, same.
I mean,
Why did that work?
Of all things.
How long does it last?
What is it? It's 1 minute duration. And then all it says is at the end of each turn, and each time you take damage, you can make another Wisdom saving throw.
I'm not sure the lung capacity on a small rat, so I'm not sure when I start drowning.
Mm,
Fluffy?
None of the stars know how to swim.
a main vessel still has control water, so
Interesting.
Vessel's not gonna let you die.
Okay, so I'm just like laughing on the surface of the water.
she just kind of brings you back into the middle of everybody and goes, "It's okay, I saved the rat."
I mean, you could have just left him out
You just see a dog-sized rat just laughing.
Vison's gonna take this chance to grapple him onto the ground to make sure that when he stops laughing,
right.
he can't get up.
Make sure he doesn't bite you either.
Let's make sure.
Does anybody have rope?
I do.
I do.
Maybe
have-
we should restrain him.
I have tentacles.
I am assuming a 21 hit, so I'm assuming I grappled it.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't grabbed. I'm gonna walk over with my 50 feet of rope and start tying him up.
Sure.
With all 50 feet.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Should I cure him?
Uh,
That would be great.
Hmm.
But he likes
Does,
being a rat.
We don't.
The question is though.
We don't like being changed from what we are.
But the question is though.
But that doesn't matter. I can just change it back.
If he becomes quote unquote normal again, will he lose his parts again?
But no, so that's from Kara.
Okay.
Let him grow everything back.
Then by all means, remove the rat from him.
Okay. She cracks her knuckles, grabs him by the face, and she's going
Goodbye,
to cast.
Hamill.
She's gonna cast
By
remove
the rat
curse.
face.
And she goes ah, and you guys see that he is still a rat.
Oh,
I think the timer has run out by this point. Yes?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Squeak! Still a
He
rat.
I don't think, because if I remember correctly, because you've given into it, I cannot outfit?
Ooh, yeah, we need to pull up. I'm going for the monster manual. Give me a minute.
Okay, as long as you're not natural born, I could technically.
Oz is just like, I don't think it worked.
So-
All right, I have it. Where's lycanthropy? Okay, removing it. Where does it say? Humanoid achieved can be afflicted by the curse of being a bit owned by
The weird thing about this, though,
Remove
is
curse can rid afflicted attempts of the curse, but a natural born lycanthrope can be freed only from the curse with a wish spell.
yes, and
Alright,
that is where the
resist.
problem lies, is in the fact that because of specific, like if it was a normal infection, remove curse would work. Because of how this has been passed to you, you're considered a natural.
Yeah, because I was given the crown.
Yes.
Yeah,
I willingly
So,
accepted
I
it
was.
too.
Yeah, I willingly accepted it.
Yeah, it can only be willing.
I am Rat King Star.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no, it does. Curse does not work.
So yeah, nothing happens.
Anybody got
Fuck.
Plan B?
Squeak.
We
Uh,
can kill it.
Plan C.
no.
How
That part's
about we
bad.
tie him up for
Wait,
now?
these are ropes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just basic hempen rope. Yeah.
Okay, so.
around a rat.
Hmm.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
No,
yeah.
not quite. I was thinking of changing form.
Oh,
One
Because
just slipping out.
It's hempen rope.
I mean, to
So-
be fair, isn't he also still being grappled by Visor?
Yes, that is also happening.
Mhm.
But still, it's just
I
like,
just I probably might just tied his
Hmm.
hands and feet together.
okay. Difficult on
What?
a rat.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
Anyways, yeah, going to
the best way I could, I
the-
guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna be shifting into hybrid form, which is gonna hurt, by the way, because of the rope.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So, I think I broke a couple of things.
So how did that work out for you?
Not great.
I'm glad you understand.
Yep.
Do you want me to get rid of him?
What?
I mean, we still want Star.
Well, yeah, just for the
Eh.
time being.
That would be nice, so we can
Yeah.
rest and
Wait.
sleep.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Just-
it just kind of goes away for a minute.
No,
Uh.
just give me like a
Mm.
toe or something. Just nibble. Just a
I
nibble.
shove him a coconut.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Just
Starts
shove a
gnawing
coconut in the
into
mouth.
the coconut.
Oh, it's
Stick it
just kind of
out,
thumbs
stick-
ups to cabbage.
Oh, guys, I've seen this before.
Have you?
Yeah. His teeth are too big.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's just got to chew on something. He's just got to chew on problem. No.
2 coconut?
2 coconuts?
To be fair, it sounds like that is
Two.
not the case.
I don't
It
believe
sounds
you.
like he just wants to infect us.
You
you-
do notice
are
that
you an
the teeth
expert on
actually
rats?
are pretty large.
I
Like he's Stars having in the hybrid form and in the rat form a hard time closing his mouth.
Are you an expert on rats, Mr. Fence Pants?
Fair.
Star is trying to bite into the spherical object with little success.
Well, he
It's a
seems...
little bit hard to get the coconut when I'm tied up in, it's round.
But are you having fun?
Well, now I am, yes.
Oz kind of looks at the party. I mean, it's good.
What does
I-
that even mean?
I still don't think we should on time.
I mean, just keep him like this. We can rest.
Yeah, let's just keep him tied up for the night. Put him in a room someplace, and we'll be fine.
It's good. Oz goes to go back later, go back to laying down and just turns over and goes to sleep.
I mean, we can just put him in the dungeon.
There's a dungeon.
Oz
But
puts a
would that
thumbs up.
keep him there?
I mean, probably. She just looks at him and goes, I mean, it's hell worse.
I'm okay with the dungeon idea.
coconut to a shape that I can chew?
But yeah, we'll get you a nice long. Come on, buddy.
I can't move. You're gonna have to take me.
Oh. Can somebody...
Bison shall carry the man.
Oz just thumbs up from his bed, puts it back down, and goes back to sleep.
Thank you, Balloodles. Let's go.
Still keeping watch regardless for the first 4 hours.
So as you're like carrying Star, and he's like, you guys really don't understand. You know, we're like a family, and I was just trying to get us all closer together by all having the same.
Stunning strike.
Wait, is it like a throat punch where you're trying to make him shut up?
Yep.
Wait.
Love
Question
that.
at the same time as this is happening. So we've already pre-rolled his stat changes for the week, right?
Yeah.
And
The next day is the same, by the way.
Yeah,
Damn
same
it!
number.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
sorry.
day 2.
Yep.
This is
still
day
did-
2. We're not on day 3. Day
Mhm.
3 is the same exact as day 2.
And we don't know what next week is like because this is the end of this week, so he could have another couple days of this possibly.
What is next week like? Let's take a look.
I'm looking at it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, next week's not too bad.
We have
Yeah,
15
next
minutes,
week,
by the way.
Actually, the next 2 weeks aren't that bad.
Technically.
No.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad we cut it down to a month. Because week 5 has you getting having an intelligence of 1,
Oh
Oh,
God.
which means you would have went feral.
Yeah.
interesting.
That if you thought this was bad, 1 intelligence, no.
Assuming we let you out of the dungeon.
I'm assuming you keep me in the dungeon the next day.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
Probably.
So I'm like, as you're like going to check on me, I'm just like, so have you decided that you're gonna let me bite you now?
Oz just walks away from the door.
No.
Checks in on him, asks the question, walks away.
Doesn't have what I think.
It's 100%.
That is
Perfect gift for that.
100% us and Star.
Yup, basically. Bad, no.
Tried to.
Too
I mean,
good.
that's technically more Star and Bison at this stage.
Right, it's like, no.
I like the other version of that GIF where it's like, rogue cleric combo, like sneak attack, cure wounds. Anyways, so yeah, they just sequester Star until sanity returns,
Yup.
Yeah.
which should be in another day.
I'm about to say, I believe unless you want to move this into like another session, we could you could basically wrap this up now unless anybody has like things they want to do.
Yeah, I think yeah, unless people want to talk.
Because I think this like
I said
boat section is over.
I will say next session we'll probably start off with just kind of because like I said, you guys have had a month together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of just kind of touch on like the backstory you would reveal during that month. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that next session.
Sure. And just get your backstories ready and prepared. Well, however
That
much
way,
you
I'll-
want to
you guys will
reveal.
have like a week to kind of prepare things and be like, okay,
Mm.
Yeah, I've also dropped a couple of things for backstory wise
Yep.
that other players and characters don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Hashtag
Plus-
bull.
yeah.
I don't
Plus, this whole thing is gonna lead up to some stuff, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
So outro.
Outro time.
I also forgot to do this at the beginning of the.
You got her. Alright, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment, so you can see this stream and many others like this. Also follow my Twitter, which is at Soto Entertainment M1, so you can see when I'm going live and all that fun and excitement. Also, as I said in the middle of the stream, this stream was happily sponsored by TriumphShares.com and AirOxa If you want some high quality and very well designed gaming chairs, go to TriumphShares.com and use code OTEN for 10% off anything in that store. And in the same vein, go to, if you want some high quality and very well designed computer peripherals like computer mice and mouse pads, you know, the full-on desk ones, and really nice keyboards and headsets, use code OTEN for 10% off anything inside the AirOxaIndustries.com store. Thank you very much, and thank you very much once again for my friend Brett coming by and doing a more than welcome donation. He's great. Love that man. Alright. Love you all very much. We're just gonna end. There's no one to raid, at least not at this hour. Alright, love you all very much. See you guys tomorrow with Destiny 2 raiding. We're gonna be doing a new raid, so enjoy. Peace.